welcome to another episode of Spare Time. I'm Carlos, and this is brought to you by Umpqua Survival. Everybody said I need to throw like a commercial in there, so that's sort of a commercial. And today I'm just kind of doing a laid-back episode. Got my buddy Mike, you guys all know him, and we brought his son Gavin in here. What's up, Gavin?
Hello.
How's it going?
Hey,
Pretty good.
That's my...
I know.
dude.
I try to do an impression of my dad there.
Whoa.
I always hear him saying hello at the beginning of the episodes.
Sweet.
Yeah, well, that's what you got to do, man.
I know. Fake it till I make it, you know?
So tell us a little bit about yourself, Gavin. Nobody knows you.
My name is Gavin. I'm Mike's son. I'm a ginger. That's about it. Nothing really special right now.
No?
No. Would you say different? Is that a pretty good description of me?
Nothing
Simple,
special
but
right now.
I guess that explains a little bit.
You're special to all of us, Gavin.
Oh, yeah, he's special for sure.
I get that a lot.
Holy shit.
What's up, Mike?
Oh, back. Took a few of your episodes away.
I know you got a big job promotion.
Yeah. Moving up a little bit. Liking it.
Yeah.
Kind of struggling, but nothing I can't handle.
Right on. So you're just the boss now, huh?
Yeah, one of them, yeah, I guess. That's a way to look at it.
I always thought you were the boss before.
I did too.
Now you were the boss with no power. Now you have power.
I do. I'm like He-Man. I got the sword and I have the power.
You have the sword.
Sounded good.
I'm going to have to give you one of these swords so you
Yes.
put up in your office.
Yes.
Yes. Or maybe just a He-Man.
Just a poster is fine.
Yeah.
Or a little action figure. That's cool.
Had the sword, kept the poster. Oh, so what are you up to, Gavin? You just turned 21 last year, right?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to turn 22, actually.
How's 21 life?
It's pretty fun. Get to go out to the bars and stuff.
You're pretty responsible, though. You wouldn't even drink with us at lunch.
No, I don't condone drinking and driving. Anybody listening out there, don't drink and drive.
Good boy.
Come on.
Good man.
Thank you.
Drink before you drive.
That's right.
Yeah, not while you drive.
Yeah.
Before and after.
There was even cops sitting in there while we were eating.
Yeah. They were eyeballing you.
Yeah.
All right.
You were pretty shifty.
Good. I'm glad I give off that aura.
Aura.
Pretty good.
Yeah. So normally I do kind of a little bit of an interview type thing, but today I think we're just going to freaking hang out
Okay.
and talk about stupid shit, which should be quite entertaining.
Gavin knows a lot of stupid shit.
Yeah. Well,
King of stupid shit
he
right
says
here.
a lot of stupid shit for sure.
Exactly.
That's for sure.
You've been taking selfies all day since we've been together.
Damn right.
What are you doing? Trying to be an influencer or something?
No. I just gotta see what lighting looks good. Look at this hair. It's like beautiful and stuff. You gotta make sure everybody could see it. Been playing with it and stuff. Getting ready to get it cut though. So these are my goodbye photos.
Just memories. Making
Short,
memories.
Like a freaking respectable dude
Yeah.
instead of like a freaking ginormous freaking surfer.
Spicoli.
That'd be sick. I should become a surfer. That'd be nice.
Yeah, you kind of look like a guy that would run around town all day wearing a bathrobe.
Oh yeah.
In Roseburg.
I have been seeing some homeless people, and the one dude's wearing like a blue fur onesie thing. I don't know.
Nice.
It's the new fashion. You just don't get it,
He
bud.
was camped out by Weimart the other day.
Yeah.
I was wondering what they were up to.
Early
I was
trick or
like, man,
treating.
it's hot to be wearing a freaking big old fur onesie.
You would think so, unless it's made out like silk or something.
It,
That'd
Silk
that would be
onesie
weird.
be ass.
it looks like one of those ones you buy at Walmart for like $8.99.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it's not made of anything good.
Just weird.
So what's been going on, guys?
Summertime stuff.
Yeah.
I got to have a pretty cool weekend last weekend with you guys from Umpqua Survival shooting. That was awesome.
Yeah, we had a good time. That's our second little employee shooting event where some select few, which you're always a select few, get to come and hang out with us.
Gavin what did you do last weekend?
Well, it wasn't really the weekend, but last week I stayed over at Loon Lake. Went camping with my buddy's family. They had a what's it called, like a family reunion there, and I joined them the last 6 years, except for 1 year because we went to Hawaii instead. So it was pretty fun.
Well, that sounds rough. I need some friends like that.
Yeah.
I know
They pay. Any friends sending me to Hawaii.
They pay for it all. What sweethearts! Like, yeah.
You had a little bit of an adventure while you were there, I heard.
Yeah, it was a pretty chill time. Like the 6 days we were there, and the last night, a drunk driver just crashed almost into our campsite. Like I was telling you, it was like the Jurassic Park when they crashed the Jeep into the tree. It was just stuck in a tree, and their car was stuck in a tree. It didn't quite land on our campsite, which I was happy for.
That's awesome. It's like, hey, man.
And then you had to deal with the drunk driver?
I didn't deal with anything. I told him to leave.
You told him that it was all right for him to leave?
Yeah. I told him to leave. Period. There's no... I don't know if it was all right, but he was being too damn noisy. And he left his damn keys in the car, so it kept beeping while I'm trying to play the board game with everybody. Upset me.
Just unfortunate. And you weren't going to...
sit there at a picnic table, there's a car floating above you guys?
Yes, actually. That's exactly how it was.
That's cool.
So, did they try and get it out of the tree while you guys were trying to sleep, or what?
No, it probably took them like 45 minutes because I think they were camping there, and one of their buddies came with like a truck kind of like yours and just pulled it right out. It was a little car; it didn't weigh that much.
They just jerked it right out of the tree?
Dragged it all the way down the road too because they weren't camped at the same spot of the lake as us, and you could just hear it dragging.
They just wanted to get it before the cops showed up?
Yeah, the cops showed up like 30 minutes later.
They're like, what car? What tree? What are you talking about?
You guys are like, I don't know. There was branches there.
I know.
But they're gone now.
They made a new parking spot. That's what it was.
I don't want to say that I've seen that kind of stuff happen before, but I've seen that kind of stuff happen before.
Yeah.
It's all about making it like it never happened before any cops show up. You got a pretty good chance of that at Loon Lake because that's a drive for the cops.
Heck yeah, it is. County sheriffs.
Yeah, it was 2 county sheriffs that showed up.
Although I would say during the summertime, they're probably pretty close.
Yeah.
They're like,
I would imagine.
Something stupid's happening at Loon Lake this weekend for sure.
It was on a Sunday. I don't know.
That don't matter.
It was like a 11:30 though, so it took them a while to get out there.
Yeah, I told you at lunch one time when I was working at Bayliner, we were getting off work. It was like 10, 11 o'clock at night. And a Harley was riding by, and then freaking all of a sudden, it like revved up a little, and then we just saw a headlight spinning, and then it landed in a ditch, and we all ran over to make sure the guy was all right, and it was just some super drunk dude, and he just got out like nothing happened.
It's like, wow, what happened?
And he's trying to pick his bike back up, and we're like, I think your bike's screwed, man, and he's like, oh, that sucks. And then he goes, could somebody give me a ride into Sutherland?
I'll just leave it here.
Well, I think the cops are on their way.
He's like, that's why I want to ride.
Yeah, it was funny. But yeah.
Didn't you have an experience kind of like that out at the house?
Yeah.
You're leaving to go get some food? You already shared
Slow
it.
speed crash. The guy tried to stop in the gravel and just laid over.
Yeah.
So it's kind of interesting. Like, oncoming car came, stopped, young kid got out, and I, of course, was going into it, so I stopped and got out, and the younger kid looked kind of panicked, oh shit, what do we do? This guy just wrecked, and we picked the bike up off the guy. We go to pick him up, and he's like, hold on a minute, I have a broken leg. And we're like, oh shit, this guy's screwed up. He goes, no, I just got out of the hospital with a broken leg.
It's already casted.
So here we are, being as careful as we can to pick this guy up.
How the fuck do you ride a motorcycle
I
with
know.
a broken leg?
Exactly.
Not
right?
well, I guess.
And he goes, oh shit, my bag came out. And I kind of stood back because I don't know, I've been around old people or something, but he had a colostomy bag and
Oh Jesus, this guy was messed up.
Yep. He's like, well,
He needs to be riding in a freaking
Just-
sidecar, not riding the bike.
just stand here for a bit. And he got about 5 minutes, got back on his bike and rode off.
What was he wearing? Like a biker cut? And
Yeah.
his freaking nickname was Kickstand.
Kickstand. It was Skid. His name's
Skid Mark.
Oh my god, dude, that's funny.
Pretty cool shit.
No, that's disgusting. I don't like
What,
it.
you don't like
Well,
that nickname?
Actually, the shit wasn't pretty cool, but
The shit.
Was that in your driveway or was that down the road?
that was probably not even a half mile from my driveway. Yeah.
Oh shit, dude, that's funny.
Yeah.
So how's the new job going? You like it?
That's all right. It's, obviously something different and not hands on anymore. And
You said lots more computer time and you hate
Oh, yeah.
computers, so
yeah,
that's good.
me and my, electronics.
Yeah.
But
You're pretty good with your phone though, so
I just can't get
it's just like a big phone.
yeah. Yeah.
We'll get you a touchscreen monitor and make it easier for you.
I know. I want one of them cool ones with the little drop down vision.
Google glasses?
Yeah.
Okay. We can make it happen. I think
I'd
it's
just
like
be waving my hands randomly. and-
$6,000. We'll do it.
Yeah, you're not coordinated enough. You'd be running into walls.
I
and
know.
shit.
You
That-
could-
that's true.
You can just imagine.
No, it's going pretty good. It's quite a big learning curve for me.
You said you got to do an interesting firing experience.
Yeah, it's the unfortunate part of the job, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of odd when let him go, and then a couple hours later, the employee came back because he didn't want to go tell his wife he got fired.
so he was just going to chill out there?
Yeah, and we can't do that. So it was just a weird scenario.
Well, you never met his wife, dude. It might
I
have
know.
been, it might have been legit.
Yeah, he was serious.
He's like, I'm going to get killed. You don't know.
I don't know, man.
He's fucking Lorena Bobbitt right there.
Yeah, that's too bad. Unfortunate, but
Yeah. It happens though.
it was interesting.
Yeah. Right on. What about you, Gavin? You been fired?
I've never been fired from anywhere.
You
Only
haven't had
quit.
A lot of jobs though.
Yeah.
So.
I've worked at Dairy Queen. I worked at Domino's. I worked at Norris Blueberry
You were
Fields.
at Domino's for quite a bit.
Yeah, I was a manager there.
Yeah.
And then I also worked in the vineyards, training the vines. I don't know if that's
Trailing.
And now you've been doing kind of like random contracting type stuff, right?
yeah. Just whenever somebody needs something, they just let
You
me know.
worked up at the racetrack too.
Oh yeah, I worked at a horse racing track up in Seattle.
Oh, that would be bad news.
That I did not like that.
I would end up gambling on horses.
Well, he's afraid of horses, so
I'm scared of horse. Like it's definitely I don't like him at all. Like I get away from him.
Oh, we got to take him horseback riding.
No, thank you.
No, you won't know until we get there.
I'll stay in the truck. You guys can't get me out. No.
That'll be fun.
Those are mean horses that run races. They're beating up attacking their jockeys, and when they attack the jockeys, they get eliminated from the race. They're not allowed to
Probably all
race.
running it out.
yeah.
And the jockeys, they're about 4'11", 5 foot.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Itsy bitsy people right there.
Yeah, definitely.
You're not itsy bitsy. So,
No, I don't think I could be a jockey.
Yeah.
You could be a horse.
I could be the horse.
We're having ginger races
We did
I feel like that's something somebody's tried to start.
somewhere. Yeah.
we did specialty races there. So one weekend when
Yeah,
I
that's
worked
a little
there.
bit more specialty than your.
Okay, listen. One weekend we did a grandparent race. So anybody that was a grandparent could go out there and like foot race on just the straight stretch. We had some old man won that. Then we did a corgi race. So people brought in their corgis and they raced them there.
Mike, you could have helped out.
Nope.
That
No.
was
No.
cheating.
And then the
No,
last
no.
one. And then I think the last one I
Throwing
did.
your puppy across the fucking finish line does not count.
No, it doesn't. It's a Nerf football.
And then you know those inflatable T-Rex costumes?
Yeah.
We had a bunch of people dress up in those and do the
Can you
races.
fit in one of those?
No, I think I'm a little bit too tall for it, being 5'11".
Leon, my guy that works here, he's got one. We can try it out.
I think I'd poke through or something, ruin it. I wouldn't want to do that to it. Oh no, it's pretty
Yeah,
fun.
you're only 5'11", yeah.
I'm 5'11". And that's
Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
Fat guy in a little T-Rex costume.
Yeah.
it was pretty fun. I bet one time, what's it called? The spread, see if it goes.
I'm not sure how that works, but
I bet the top 3 horses, and if they could finish in any 3 order, and they didn't work for me, so I just gave up.
They weren't the top 3 horses.
well, how'd you pick them?
They had a bad day.
The numbers, I went 1, 3, and 5.
That sounds like a horrible plan.
It was.
I would at least go by like names I thought were cool.
Or the stats, maybe.
You just
That's a lot of reading.
I would walk through the stables,
I already know that.
walk through the stables.
I'm scared of horses.
Pick out the scariest freaking horses, dude.
All of them
The ones that
are.
look the meanest. I'd be like, that dude's gonna be pissed off. That dude's gonna be pissed off. These guys are gonna win for sure.
No, that's way too close.
I don't know. I've heard some weird theories on it.
What would those be?
I've just heard different things. I've heard
Oh,
different ways people pick. So
I
don't know. I've never tried it though.
Me neither.
Horses and dogs, either one, they're about the same, aren't they?
No, one's a lot bigger.
yeah. I was gonna say I'm not scared
I
of
know,
dogs.
the way the races work, I think the way
Yes.
you pick them is the same.
The
Yeah.
betting, yeah.
What is it? What do they call it? It's place, show, and something else. They don't call it first, second, and third. They call
No.
it like, I don't know.
I was no expert. I just worked there for a bit.
Apparently not very long, and you don't even know what it was called when they won.
You got a good point.
Did they get the checkered flag? Like,
There's no checkered flag.
I win.
It's
I
one
know
for
there's a fake rabbit getting flown around
On
for
the dogs, yeah.
the dogs. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's on a rail.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't even remember what it was called. It was the Emerald Downs. Great place. Get your hot
I
dogs.
know 2 of them are show and place. I just don't know what the other one is.
I thought it was first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
No. Oh, yeah. Speaking of places, freaking Olympics are going on.
Ooh.
They do
Heck yeah.
they do gold, silver, bronze.
They do, and anything
Yeah.
after that don't matter.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
Anything
the
after
truth.
that is going
You guys been
home.
watching it all? I know we were watching
We just did it lunch.
Watching them run in a circle.
I've been
for
watching the
freaking ever,
news,
dude.
but not the actual.
I'll tell you what, running looks miserable.
Yeah. What was the theory that you came up with to make it more
dude, they need
interesting?
wild animals.
Yes.
You throw a grizzly out there,
Yeah.
way more entertaining to watch.
A cougar,
Yeah.
something.
What's funny
You
is
really see how fast people
all
are.
those freaking long distance running, all the
You're gonna say it. You're gonna say it. I
where were they
already know.
from, Zimbabwe or whatever they won?
It was Kenya and Ethiopia.
Yeah. Well,
What-
they would still win.
Yeah, because they're used to
Even
it
if
and
there's a
everything,
grizzly,
right?
because that's
That
why
was-
they're so good. They're running from fucking tigers and lions
Yeah.
and shit. The only difference is everybody would be running with a fucking spear just
Yeah.
in case it caught up, so they could fight back.
Oh, brother.
That'd be all right. That would be interesting.
But yeah, you could make any sport better with wild animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Swimming,
Ninja Warrior,
sharks.
throw some freaking gators down there in
Gators.
the water.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot more people that finish the freaking course.
They wouldn't fall, huh?
Hell yeah. Ninja Warrior Junior though would be
Yeah.
pretty brutal to watch.
Just use little alligators.
Yeah,
Just little
what they
ones.
call the little caimans. They
Yeah.
won't. They'll only lose a finger. It's not the whole arm or nothing.
That's true.
Just bite
Yeah,
hurts.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Stop.
No.
Oh.
Whatever you're showing me, you're freaking. You're using filters on
Yeah, you're gonna be the Olympic.
Snapchat or whatever, so that you can freaking make your profile pic so that you can become a boxer in the Olympics. Against
Yeah, I was
women.
gonna be an Olympic boxer.
A female women
No.
Yeah.
Olympic boxer.
No, there's no genders here.
They don't want to know. You don't have to call it out.
What I want to know is why does the female filter make your lips so ginormous?
I think that was the filter. Is just like the exploded lips filter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Exploded
Well,
lips.
I think it's
You
called.
look like
You know what-
got beat up.
You know what exploded lips in my day was? you talk shit to somebody. You got exploded lips.
That's very unfortunate.
Couple weeks ago when I was down there for lunch before the podcast, they were having the opening ceremonies, and it was all
Yeah.
that weird freaking shit going on.
Pretty
And
fancy.
it was funny because we didn't even know it was happening, and we're ordering our lunch, and then all of a sudden, all of us are like, "What in the
What
hell is going on the
the
TV?"
fuck is that?
So that was interesting. What do you guys think of that?
I don't think I caught it.
I just seen the news on the news headlines
memes and stuff.
and the blue guy.
Oh my god, dude! It was
I'll have to check it
it
out.
was bizarre.
What do they call that guy? Dionysus or
I don't know. It was the weirdest shit I ever seen.
I don't know the French. I don't
remember
like French
Jacob
people.
was telling me about it when we were shooting, and he's like, "What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Check that out."
I can understand getting like artistic or something, but
Right.
it was just flat out weird.
Just straight mockery of shit
Yeah, and then they
to
did
get headlines.
a fashion show, which I was like, "Why the hell are they doing a fashion show?" But Sarah actually set me straight on that. She's like, "Well, it is Paris. They're like the fashion
Yeah.
capital." I was like, "Okay, I guess that makes sense. You know, have all the countries do a little fashion deal."
I guess.
So that made sense. But
It's not an Olympic sport. But,
well,
Not yet.
Olympic ceremonies don't have nothing to do with Olympic. They had
I heard that
Snoop Dogg was the freaking torchbearer.
Yeah.
Come on now.
him and Mars.
Oh, the famous French guy Snoop Dogg. Yes.
How do you say that in French?
For shizzle. I don't know.
Snoop. Eh?
Snoop is-
I heard that something about the uniforms for the Olympic teams was with wool from Oregon or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't even look. Probably.
I don't know. That's about how much I watched it.
I know the
news.
Nike took care of the Olympic basketball team's uniforms.
Yes. Phil Knight was in attendance
Yeah.
for all their basketball games so far.
I knew that, and I watched a little bit of that. It was actually a pretty good game. It was a lot closer than I thought it would be.
Which one was that? Who are they going against? Serbia?
What color?
Oh yeah, I forget. There's a bunch of them. I forget which one I was watching, but it was a team that I thought I was like, oh, freaking United States is just gonna walk all over these dudes, and they didn't. It was close, actually. I mean, it was like they had like a 15-point lead most of the time, but that's pretty close in basketball. So
Yeah. I think that they played
Nothing
so
like
far.
the Dream Team. So
Dude, we're done with the 80s. They would have got washed. Lord LeBron.
Fuck.
Michael Jordan wasn't that good, guys.
Yeah.
Hate to break it to you.
Yeah.
He had no left hand.
he was the best
Ever.
of all time.
Then, yes, correct.
No.
You can't
The
argue
best-
with our generation.
The best it is, was, and ever will be.
No.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, no. It's okay. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug.
It is.
What was funny was how much bigger the U.S. team was over that other team.
Oh, I imagine.
What team was that?
That had to be Senegal then, or not Senegal, South Sudan. Was it the green and yellow team?
No, I don't remember what it was. Anyways,
Yeah.
I just remember like every player was like a foot taller than freaking all the dudes on the other team, but they were holding their own. They were doing good.
Yeah.
It was one. I think it was one of their. It was like game one. It was right when they started it. So, but I was watching that.
The shooting.
The shoot, dude.
You know?
All the memes with the dude from
Turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah.
I
I
like
don't know
that.
how much of what I've seen online is true,
Yeah.
but they're talking about how that guy was like last minute.
Yeah.
They're like, "Hey,
Alternate. Yeah.
our guy can't be there. Can you come do it?" And he's like, "Sure, I'll come." And he just like went over
Free
there.
hands, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's true or not, but
I think it is.
I think it is true.
the guy was gangster.
Over 50 years old. He just walks out and just,
He's like, "I don't need all your guys' silly shit."
it's like
I'm
he,
just gonna
he
shoot
needed to
this
set
guy
his
up."
beer down and hold his cigarette out and fucking.
Yeah, he had his hand in his pocket
Yeah,
the
I
whole
know.
time.
I think
It was pretty
he got a
bad.
silver without any practice throughout the
Yeah.
whole year. That's crazy. That's pretty good.
What do you go up against the robot dude with all the electronics? And
Well, the guy with a weird freaking eye thing cover, and
yeah.
they're all leaning back. They do the weirdest shit in the Olympics. The one that doesn't make sense to me is the one that, well, I don't even know what the event's called, but they're skiing and then they
Yeah,
stop
for
and
the
shoot
winter, yeah, cross
in
country.
the Winter Olympics. Yeah, and that's. I was like, why? When are you going to do that? When do you need that skill?
Yeah. Maybe
The
in
Olympics should all be stuff that you
Canada
need
or
every day,
Alaska.
for sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
They could make a running event with a gun and shooting for
Yeah.
like East LA shit. Or
And once again, they need to add
yeah,
a reason to be running. Dude.
exactly.
They have some freaking rival gang members chasing you?
chasing him down. The
Like
zombie
run and shoot
apocalypse.
targets?
The Gang Olympics. That'd be pretty good.
That'd be awesome, dude.
Represent.
Whoever loses gets freaking like their dead body tagged on the ground.
Oh,
Sucker.
I know that they.
Can you imagine how much better ratings the
Oh,
Olympics would
shit.
get if this is how it was?
Worldwide.
That'd be
Yeah.
badass.
I know they
Bum fights could be one of the
Dude.
events.
for food.
For food.
Yes.
Oh.
This
Rotisserie
guy's stacked on
chicken.
McDonald's and
Oh no.
What's that thing called? I think it's in like it's in Europe somewhere, but it's the running of the cheese where they roll the cheese down there.
oh yeah, I've seen
They
that.
can do it with a rotisserie chicken, gather them all up. That's who gets to eat it.
Fuck.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, it's a good thing we're not like actual celebrities or anything because we'd get canceled super fast.
Oh, you can't cancel the
Yeah.
people that don't want to be.
This podcast, if you're a host on this podcast, it eliminates you from ever being able to run for office.
That's all right. who would want to do that anyway?
I can't imagine anyone voting for me for anything anyhow. So
So I did get the opportunity to, you know me on the social media shit, and I'm
oh yeah,
smart ass.
I love it.
I like it's the entertainment for me. So everybody's like, my kids, my daughters and stuff, they're always telling me, man, you need to be careful. You know, you don't have to have a reaction for every post or whatever.
You're like, I only have reactions when I'm sitting at home drinking.
And well, that's beside the point, but it's the smiley face or whatever, just some smart ass comment. So a person I know replied to a comment of a post about somebody said something inappropriate in a bar to a lady.
Oh shit.
So this person I know writes back something to the effect of, well, that's what happens in a bar. Oh man, everybody was just ganging up and beating on her, you know, just totally go. And I went, well, quote, she does have a point.
Yeah.
That's all I fucking wrote, dude. So they get my name, take my picture, my profile, and evidently there's a group here in the good Roseburg area about women abusers. And so the next day, 2 days later, I'm at work. My daughter calls me at work and says, Dad, who did you piss off? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? And she goes, you need to read this. And she screenshot and forwarded me this shit. Oh, yeah. And it was great.
You're a woman abuser, huh?
Yeah. Because I was a smart ass and agreed to some funny
But
ass.
you were defending a woman.
Evidently, that's frowned upon. So then the whole thing gets turned around to where they're not mad at the fucking old man that said the inappropriate shit to the lady at the bar. They're mad at me because I fucking agreed or whatever. So I let my daughters take care of it. It's done, over with. And they
Yeah.
made them
You
remove the
said your
post.
daughter like fucking got a hold of that
Stalked,
person.
found out who was the moderator, and it's like, you gotta be kidding. People are just fucking weird, man.
That's right. Don't mess with my freaking co-host Mike, dude. His daughter will come and fuck you up.
Yeah, she's a little fireball, both of them. So
They're little,
yeah,
but they're angry.
yeah, they get shit done. They get shit done, and then they'd have to call their little
I
brother
don't know
here.
where they could get their attitude from at all.
Yeah, I would say something stupid like it. They got it from their mom, but they definitely did not get it from their mom.
I think anyone that knows you knows that's true.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah, for sure. But now you're famous on there too.
I don't. Yeah, evidently.
Way to become a member of a new group.
Yes,
He's the face of the new group.
I am. I
He's
support it.
Did they put a picture of you?
Yes, they did. They said watch
How'd
out.
they get your picture?
I don't know.
Off his
the
Facebook.
Facebook. And
Oh.
They posted it and said watch out for this guy at the
all
bars.
my contacts, all this shit. Some fucking dumb nut job cunt out here in Roseburg that has nothing better to do
There's that word, dude.
than be offended.
Freaking cunt.
Cut.
We need to bring that back.
I know,
It
we
never
gotta-
went anywhere for me.
Europe appreciates it. Europe freaking.
I know.
That's like a regular part
Australia,
of their slang. Their regular.
Europe,
That's what I'm saying. They're doing it
Yeah, they
right.
talk. I love
Don't
it.
be a cunt, Jerry.
Yeah. Maybe if we said it with a freaking accent,
A
nobody
little
would
twang.
even notice.
Or repeat somebody's name after every time you say it.
Yeah, I love it. Oh,
That's good stuff. How about you?
About
What have you played with on the
AO?
what would you call it?
I don't-
Social media shit.
What do you mean by that?
Got any instances of shenanigans that you got wrapped up in?
I don't know if you guys might be too old, but
Yeah,
Omegle?
probably.
what is it?
Omegle, it's where you like video chat with a random person in a random place in the world. Just
How's
anywhere.
that work? It just randomly video chats?
Oh, it's shut down now because a bunch of like guys go in there and show their wiener and to like minors and stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking instantly that would be not good.
But yeah, we used to do that.
Pedophile group? Yeah.
So you were in a pedophile group?
Nope, I didn't mean to show my wiener on there. I meant just go
You
on there
didn't
and
mean to.
all right. This
How
is
do you accidentally show your wiener?
I didn't show my wiener on there.
He's like, oopsie.
What I'm trying to say,
Don't look at this.
I'd go on there with my friends and we'd just talk to people.
Oh damn, my pants are down.
I made friends from that.
I bet you did.
I have friends in Australia, over in Italy. Yeah, over in Europe and stuff.
Weren't you playing Xbox or whatever online with some celebrity people or
Oh,
college football
I was
players?
playing Fortnite back when it was good, so this had to be like 2018. And I got into it because you could put Phil and you get random people you play with.
Yeah.
And I got with 3 of the starting Oregon Duck football players. And this was when I was a freshman. Because they're talking about football. And I said, oh, what team do you guys like? Oh, they're like, oh, the Ducks. And I said, oh, really? I live right down the road from them. They're like, oh, we play for them. And so later that year for school, I had a field trip up there to the U of O to like tour it for something. I went, instead of doing the field trip, as soon as I got off the bus, I had them come pick me up and I went and hung out with them for the rest of the day.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Nice. Your teachers probably weren't happy about that.
They didn't know.
They didn't know.
They still don't know.
They didn't know.
Well, it's okay. But that was very fun.
That's freaking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
And apparently you had awesome chaperones on that field trip.
No,
I don't even think there was a chaperone. It was just the teacher. And
That's what the chaperone is called. Yeah.
well, then he said, like, all right, make sure to meet back here at this time. And then he just set us all
Oh,
free.
it's just a free for
They
all?
just wanted you to walk around campus.
Yeah,
Probably.
my
This is
friend-
what we're paying for and for
Yeah.
our kids to go to school?
My friend Bailey, we have friends up there in Eugene. He just got picked up and went and hung out at their house for the rest of the day until we had to get picked up.
Jesus.
I didn't really. That was fun. That was good times.
Yeah,
Nice. Well, that's cool, though.
yeah,
Yeah.
Most people that think they meet celebrities on video games are probably talking to pedophiles.
yeah.
Most of the time.
Not real people.
Oh, shit.
Just-
I'm playing freaking...
nobody will know.
playing Modern Warfare with Nicolas Cage. He just asked for a dick pic.
I never knew Nick was that weird, but okay.
You freak.
I'll let you be a
Nick.
member of my fan club.
Oh fuck!
He was looking for his national treasure. It's okay.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Oh. Dude, you
Crazy.
guys, did you see this freaking French pole vaulter dude?
What? Yes.
The Olympics? I guess he's getting freaking like...
That son of a bitch was in the wrong sport. That's all I gotta
apparently,
say.
yeah, well, he's getting all sorts of offers to be on porn
No
and shit, I
kidding.
guess. I don't know whether
they
I
call-
would be... I don't know if I'd be super stoked that shit happened or super embarrassed.
You know, they name special events or, you know, record breaking things in different sports, and for that deal there, that would be the horse cock flop. Yeah.
Oh god! You see the meme with freaking Snoop Dogg?
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg's reaction.
Oh God, that's funny. How the hell does that happen? That
Well-
almost makes you think it was staged. You know?
I don't. I know that wouldn't. My belly might do that, but my junk's not doing it.
Did you guys see the guy's face while it was happening?
Yeah.
He looked so like it happened before. He's like
Not
straight face.
again.
He's like, not again.
Yeah. It's a common occurrence for this guy.
Damn it! I thought I taped that down.
You got to do the tuck away.
Fucking terrible.
Jesus.
Terrible. That's why we all just randomly like, whoa.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I don't know if this kind of stuff happens all the time with the Olympics, or if this is just the first time I've really paid any attention to the Olympics.
I don't know. That's odd.
But I mean, it seems like this year's Olympics just has all sorts of random
All
shit.
kinds of fucking nutty,
I freaking love it.
nutty ass shit.
It's just kind of a shit show this year because France was kind of a shit show
France
all the time.
is a shit show country, so
Like they cleaned up that river that runs through France, and then all the people got the bacterial diseases that did the triathlon through it.
and all the homeless that they did, they bust up and took them out of city limits.
Yep.
And
Oh, is that all we got? We just need the Olympics to come to Roseburg?
yes, it would be clean in a heartbeat.
Yeah, we could do it.
Oh,
I think
man.
because they do because it's the Summer Olympics right now. They do surfing and like all their like wave sports. That's in French Polynesia, and they're in like big resorts and stuff. But then
I did see that. I saw that the surfing part.
that's
It's
sick.
like one of the like world record areas
Yeah,
for
for
freaking
waves.
giant
Dude, they're
surf.
humongous.
Yeah, this time of year. they're-
So I was watching something. They were talking to one of the surfers, and they're like, "It's either going to be really freaking awesome or really bad."
Mhm.
Lots of wrecks.
I haven't watched any. Have those events happened yet? I haven't watched them.
Yeah, they're going on right now. Yeah,
I haven't watched
they're
them.
pretty sick.
Is Snoop Dogg doing the commentary on them too?
Snoop Dogg does it himself. He goes back and watches
'Cause
over
that
it
would
and
be
talks
cool as
over it.
fuck.
He's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Real good jokester there.
I want to see him and Martha sit together and do it.
Martha Stewart. They don't have no cooking events there, or else I think she'd be there.
That's okay. They can just sit and smoke weed and
They should
have
have
banter back
freaking
and forth.
Olympic cooking events.
You think so?
Sure.
I don't know.
They should do like Olympic survival sports.
That would be all right.
Like freaking make them build a shelter and a fire and kill an animal real
Who can
fast.
who can skin the animal the
Yeah, that'd be
fastest?
awesome. Process a freaking animal, process a deer or something. Mike and I are kind of obsessed with watching people process deer.
Well, I know.
Some people are fast as hell at
Oh,
that
it's
shit.
fucking
man.
amazing.
Like
I don't know why. I think maybe it's because it takes us so long that we're like, these guys are awesome.
yeah. Plus, if it's their profession, they do it all the time. They probably testing themselves or whatever. I can do it faster than you, Joe. Oh no, you can't. And then they go, I'm done. It's like, what the fuck? Did you see that?
Yeah, for sure. What else? You been watching anything else? Any other sports or anything?
In the Olympics?
Just
Anything
in general.
In general.
I'm
Looking forward to NFL starting.
Don't
Yeah,
want to hear
I
about
love-
your porn. We don't want.
I've been
that.
watching more
Okay.
college bowl than NFL lately, but
I've been getting more into college ball, but I still am a big NFL guy. I know what's going on with it and stuff like that.
So what's going on?
I can't tell you. It's need to know
the
basis.
last couple weeks I've watched a lot of Little League World Series.
Little League World
baseball and
Series is
softball.
fun. It's fun to watch.
Softball.
I really do like watching that.
Dude, I love it just seems like those kids have more heart.
Yeah, they're about it. That's it.
It's pretty cool. I'm not a huge baseball fan, but
Me neither.
I've been watching some pretty good plays and stuff, and
It reminds me of like what's that movie called? The Sandlot. I'm just imagining all them got
Just
out
the
there.
kids, yeah.
They're just having fun.
yeah, they do. And like, and I really like softball, so I always watch
Mhm.
softball and the Little League softball. I mean, they do it in college too. I watch college softball too, but Little League, dude, they're doing the chants and stuff all the time. it just makes you feel like you're there almost.
Yeah, I like it. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Lately, I don't know why. I've just been really getting into watching stupid sports all the time.
I think it's
The other day, I was sitting there,
Curling.
and really, I think I just turned them on for background noise. Like I'll be sitting on the porch and having a cigar or something, and I'll put sports on, and I'm not even hearing it. I'm just watching through the sliding glass door. But like I had freaking some cornhole tournament on. the
I
other
love
day,
watching cornhole.
and I love making fun of cornhole, but it's all right to play. But
I just like saying it.
watching it is stupid. Those guys never
Too good.
miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you literally
And you
watch
get the
like,
little kids
you
up there
watch like
too.
6 people in a row, and nobody has missed a freaking hole at all. I was like, Seriously, is beanbag toss that? It must be that easy to learn the tricks.
Fucking yuppie bowling.
Oh, no.
I do like watching bowling too. That's fun.
Horseshoes.
I do not. I have not watched bowling.
Yeah.
Very funny.
When I came over to your guys' house, I think it was last week, you guys were sitting there watching the horses do their running and jumping. And
that was so mind-numbing, dude.
yeah. The horse goes like, nope, I ain't doing this.
Every time I'd turn it, I'd leave the room and I'd come back and it'd be back on. I don't know who was doing that.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah, those horses were like you at the store just now. Like
With the
they'd
dog?
get to they'd run through the course and they had to do like 2 or 3 laps.
Mm-hmm.
So they'd run through the course and on the second lap there's like whatever they didn't like the first time.
They ain't
just
fucking
stop
doing
and
it.
turn around. It's
Nope.
like you and that dog at the freaking store.
I didn't like that dog, so I turned around.
Dude, that was the funniest shit. Everybody in the store
It was
started laughing.
You got some
You just-
good security footage
You
of
were
that
I don't-
super
shit.
fast.
Reek.
I didn't see
The
anything.
dog barked, and that dog was like 200 years old.
Yeah.
I didn't
As soon as
see it.
barked, you just freaking like, Urch!
Gavin
Freaking
wasn't
turned
having
around
it.
And you were going the other way.
Wasn't having it. Turn left now.
Exactly. Hit a 180 on him, went around
Had
the whole way.
Flight or fright reaction.
Yeah, I got away. I want him bit. That'd piss me off.
Dude, those little kids that were in there were just laughing at you.
Yep.
Fuck them kids.
They would have jumped on it with a freaking pocket knife.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, that's probably true.
This is how you take care of a barking dog.
Why the fuck's there a barking dog in Chevron? Let me know.
Yeah,
That was
is kinda odd.
awkward. Why was he in there?
That was a little odd. Yeah.
I thought it was the store dog. He's like, oh, he just barks. The fucking guy behind the counter. And I said, okay, why is he out here then?
Yeah.
Put him in the
I'm
back.
pretty sure this is a health violation.
Exactly. They should serve hot food there.
Yeah. You can't have chicken strips with a fucking dog in the restaurant or store.
Bunch of idiots. That's all I gotta say.
Terrible.
But it was funny though. Your
was
reaction
awesome.
It was just awesome.
Startled me.
Yeah. It's something.
Because he was so far down there. Because you're fucking 9.
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
see him. And I just heard a bark. It was kind of a deep bark. Come on, be honest.
You got to
kinda
do
scary.
some pretty cool shit the last couple of years of traveling around or whatever and running around with your group of friends and all that. I was telling Carlos kind of a little bit at lunch about you going to rodeos and crap.
Oh yeah, my friend moved to Bend.
I bet you stand out like a son of a bitch at a rodeo.
Well,
Well, the first time I went, I didn't have no cowboy boots, no nothing.
he did clarify to you that most of his friends they are Hispanic,
Yeah.
and so here's my giganto redhead trying to fit in and dress up like Hispanic cowboys.
Who were all 5 feet tall.
Had to go get him some cowboy
That's
boots.
generous.
Cowboy boots, a hat, he had to go to my brother-in-law's to get a belt buckle.
Yep,
so
I
he
got a
could fit
big
in.
old rhinestone belt buckle. I was,
So you
I
got
was
just
feeling-
like the Mexicans.
Yep.
You gotta dress up like a cowboy, huh?
He didn't
Yeah.
want to stand out.
I did stand out, unfortunately. But it was pretty fun over there. I didn't know. Same thing like without what I was saying with the jockeys. Like they're really small people. The bull riders are pretty small people too.
It'd have to be.
Meh. Like bulls are pretty strong. They could throw me around. If I got on one, I'd think it would buck me
The
off.
bigger you are, the more you get hurt.
Well, I want to fall off.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
He just takes a step and he's off.
Yeah.
He just steps off the bull. The bull starts freaking out. He just stands up.
Fine.
It's pretty fun over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Bend's all right. I wouldn't live there. Too damn dry. It gets too hot. It gets too cold. Worst of both worlds.
You said you were checking out some buckle bunnies.
No, I was warned by
what-
my aunt and uncle.
What's a buckle bunny?
You guys probably know this verbiage a little bit better than me. I haven't been around the rodeo scene other than that one time I went to a rodeo. But I was warned to stay away from the buckle bunnies because they got bugs, and you'll get the buckle bunny bugs.
Got the bunny itch.
It's kind of a tongue twister there.
I'm pretty sure that only a woman would warn you about that.
It was my aunt and my cousin Trinity. She said stay away from the buckle
exactly,
bunnies.
Because my experience with the rodeo is that the buckle bunnies are the only reason for guys to go to the rodeos, unless you're a cowboy, which nobody likes cowboys, so that's fine.
Well, Brokeback Mountain did pretty good in theaters.
Dude, that is the only movie I ever walked out of.
You actually went and saw it?
So,
whoa.
if you never, you should ask Sarah this story. So Sarah tells
You
me
ruined it for me.
she wants to go watch this movie.
Mhm.
She never wants to go watch a movie, so I'm down because I like watching movies.
Yeah.
She wanted to go watch this movie. It's a cowboy movie. I was like, right on, cowboy movie. Had never heard nothing about this movie. We went to the theater. And I don't know if you've seen it or not, but
Nope.
If you have,
I know what happens in it.
It starts out super slow. So it starts out slow as a shit. I fell asleep.
In the theaters?
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Okay.
I was snoozing.
That's awesome.
Well, I woke up
Right about the
at
time,
the
huh?
worst part of
Where
that.
you don't want to wake up.
And if you haven't seen the movie,
You're like, what the fuck
you
is
don't know,
this?
but if you have, you know the worst part of that fucking movie. I woke up right there, and I was still half asleep. I woke up and I go, "What the fuck is going on?"
You thought you were dreaming about that.
And Sarah's like trying to shut me up, but I was like half asleep. So I woke up and thought I was having a really bad nightmare.
Bad
nightmare.
Yes. Oh, no.
But it wasn't. It was really happening. And I was like, "Whoa, no!" And I was like, "No, this is not happening." We just got up and fucking walked out. And it was funny because I did that, and Sarah's like, "People are laughing." Like when I woke up and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I woke up and I was like, "Let's get out of here." And fucking people start busting up in the theater.
Did other people get up and walk out too? Or?
I honestly don't remember because I didn't wake up completely till we were in the car.
You're still
Still
trying to
processing what
process
happened.
shit
And I
in
was
your
like,
head.
"This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me."
Did
when I
that
woke
fucking
up.
just happen?
Did Sarah think it was funny, though?
She was mortified at the time, but afterwards she laughs about it. She thinks it's hilarious.
She
now.
didn't know that that's what the movie was about when she wanted to go
No,
see
she
it?
No,
probably
she
knew.
said she didn't know either.
Oh.
Shit.
She knew it was a cowboy love story. That's what she told me.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically, it is.
McLovin.
Yeah,
Cowboys made love in that
That's
story.
just one portion of the puzzle that was missing.
They weren't very descriptive.
But yeah, that was my experience with that movie.
So, 10 out of 10, you wouldn't recommend it again?
Oh no. But it did make for a really funny story.
That's true.
You ever had just odd shit, right?
That's pretty funny.
I gotta pause for a second.
All
All right. I'm back.
Welcome back.
So yeah, you definitely don't want to wake up in the middle of a movie to some dude going down on another dude. It's not cool.
Well, different strokes for different folks, but some people might want to.
You know, I'm not against any of that. Like, you want to be gay, more power to you, whatever. But you don't want to. If you're not and you wake up to that shit, it's freaking jarring.
It's a jump scare.
Yeah, not good.
Emotional damage.
Ugh.
I wasn't emotionally damaged. I
Not
was
at all.
stirred up.
I'm the fuck out is what it is.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Which, I
Terribly
guess in
funny.
hindsight, it's kind of my fault for falling asleep.
Yeah, you jackass.
You should have paid attention to the plot. Maybe you could have made up for that scene.
It was
know.
super slow, dude. It's like they did it on purpose.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, they tricked you into falling asleep so that they could wake you up with a freaking blowjob. Yeah. And
What
not
the
kind
fuck?
that you were hoping for.
What the?
Jeez.
But yeah. So what do you mean? What do you seen any good movies lately?
I'm not really a big movie guy. I watch shows, YouTube videos, stuff like that.
Yeah, what do you watch on YouTube?
YouTube, dumb shit. Like, I'm kind of a nerd, so I do be watching like Pokemon videos
Oh yeah?
and stuff like that. Or like games that come out, I watch like reviews for them and
Oh yeah, 'cause
stuff.
you're kind of a gamer.
Yeah,
Not hardcore, but
not crazy. Gambling, I like watching gambling videos. How to cheat slots. Doesn't work. It's fake videos.
you can't cheat slots.
One day I'll find out how to, dude. I'll come home with
Do you
millions.
play cards at all?
Cards? I play poker.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I'll have
Online
to
poker.
take you to the
Not actual
clubhouse
cards.
one of these days.
Oh,
Have you been there?
no, I have not.
It's a poker place here in town.
Where's it at?
By the DMV. Downtown there.
Boys and
That
Girls
old little
Club.
neighborhood down there.
I think I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, they have tournaments a couple times a week, and I don't play very often, but I enjoy it. So
Mm-hmm.
it's fun, and it's not bad. I mean, I think they have. Last time I went, I want to say it cost me like $40 or $60, something like that.
It's not too bad.
And I mean, you got a chance to win a lot of money. I didn't. I was eliminated very quickly,
Hey.
but probably because I started drinking like 3 hours before that.
And you pregame the poker tournament.
I did. It was bad.
Oh no. Next time we got to go in there with a clear mind. Drink while you're there.
Well,
He's
no.
got a pretty good philosophy for down at Seven Feathers. It's amazing
Which one?
with your was it craps or roulette or
Roulette.
yeah.
One day.
What is it?
I always get up when I'm doing my slots. So I think those videos I watch do help me a little bit because progressive slots, they are set to pay out at certain points. So you got to look for the key features on the slots. And so I get up around $100, $200, and I always get trapped into going to roulette with all my winnings and putting it on one color, and I always lose. But one of these times I'm going to hit it, and then it's going to double what I made. Or I'll probably just put it down on another color and lose it
I've
again.
still never tried roulette. One of these days, I need to go down there and try some roulette.
It's pretty fun. Don't do it on all in one color. That's a terrible idea.
Years ago, I was going to learn how to do craps. And I was dating a girl that like worked down there, that worked at the craps tables. And I was asking her how to play. And she told me the best way to learn how to play is go to the table, watch for a little bit, see who's winning, and then just start copying everything they do. And she's like, you'll learn a little bit. And then you'll be able to do it yourself. But I never did that either. I play cards. I'll play blackjack.
I don't like giving my money away, and it's
I played poker one time at the casino, and it's like they figured out that I was going to start doing that, so they got rid of it.
They sell poker now.
Do they have poker again now?
Yeah. It's just some nights that they don't have it, like when it's not too busy.
I've
Yeah.
never seen them have it.
they have to have a
It's $100 buy-in
pretty full house.
Where do they do it?
on, let's say, I think it's like the poker tables.
It's
I don't
in the
know.
center.
Right here. Right where they do all the other stuff.
I seen 3-card poker, but not poker.
There's 3-card poker. There's Texas Hold'em poker.
Oh, I'm going to have to go down there and check that out.
Only when it's full.
When it's busy. If it's not, then they'll just have like roulette
basically, you gotta
and
wait in
blackjack.
line to be able to get on the table.
Weekends probably is a good
I'll have
time.
to go down and check it out. I don't know. I never noticed that lately.
It's a weird.
But yeah,
card
the
game.
clubhouse is
I don't
fun.
know.
Oriental.
And then I've got some friends that play like what's that place? There's a freaking bar in Riddle. What's it called? Is it the country club?
I have no idea.
I don't know. It's in Riddle. They do a poker tournament on Friday nights. Apparently, because my buddies play there. My buddy Frank plays there. Him and his wife. And then I guess there's a place in Myrtle Creek that does too. So, and then there's a place in Sutherland that does poker tournaments. So there's lots of local places.
Oh, damn.
I never knew. I thought it was
need to
just
get
the
into it
casino.
enough so that I can be like rounders or whatever and start.
Yeah.
We'd have a poker night at your house then.
We could do it right here.
Yeah, get your
I
employees
got
out
better
here.
AC here.
Yeah.
And no distractions.
My buddy Chris over at BL Performance, he's got a poker room set up in there.
Oh, really?
He's invited me, but every time he invites me, they invite me like 2 days before they're going to do it. And every single time it's like when I'm out of town or got something
Got some already planned. Yeah.
So, yeah.
You'll have to let them know your schedule and you have to get in there.
I don't know. I haven't had good luck with private little tournaments though, because they always do too many buy-ins, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like people play stupid just because they are just going to spend more money to buy in again. I like it when there's like one buy-in and that's it, or like one extra buy-in.
Sure.
This way,
Or
you're
that-
forced to play from the start. You can't just go crazy. Because a lot of those tournaments where there's like 2 or 3 buy-ins, people will right out of the gate. They'll just start. I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm
Just
all
to
in.
learn the other people's. Yeah.
Well, no, they'll just do it because they're going to push other people that are less crazy. They're going to push them out really fast, and I don't like that. I want people to have to play from the start.
No, I agree.
Copy.
One buy-in. That's it.
Yeah.
It's all about strategy
Last
then.
time I played at the clubhouse, that's how it was. It was just one buy-in.
I think that's how they do it in professional poker.
And then
I'm
they
not
had
sure.
a cash game going on afterwards or whatever. Like it had everybody that was getting eliminated was hanging out for the cash game to start. So
Nice.
but yeah, and I did pretty good for the first couple hands, and then I was like, I didn't know how anybody played, and they didn't know how I played, so I just totally read this dude wrong, and he took me out. So, but I'm pretty sure it's because I was drinking already.
Yeah, that has everything to do with it, right?
Yeah, it was a bad call.
Nah. You got him next time.
So, I've been pretty confident that you should start a comedy career, Gavin.
One day, maybe I could. I was looking actually up there, and because I'm moving to Seattle soon, they got a few comedy clubs up there that do open mic nights.
Have you been working on your material?
Oh no, I'm doing completely improv.
No, you got to work on your material.
Oh, one
If
day.
you totally improv it, you're gonna bomb.
I've never bombed before, so
You've never done it.
exactly
You can't fail if you don't try.
Oh shit!
my philosophy right there.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You can just be like me and Mike, just freaking be an ass to everybody.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Just mostly like crowd work stuff.
You get one of your buddies and have a 2-man set.
No.
Just work off of each other.
Like that video I showed you where they went into that comedy show to prank them, the comedy house.
Was
And
it
then
like Brokeback Mountain?
No.
Whoa.
Not that kind of friend.
It was like a
The other
guy,
kind.
a guy and his friend went into this comedy show, but they went in like separately, so they didn't know
so
they
he
were
was a
together.
heckler in the crowd.
And then he grabbed actual Rotten Tomatoes and threw it at his buddy while he was on stage. It was pretty funny.
And the security got involved. And
They picked him up by his shirt and threw him out in the street. It was pretty good. I like doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
That sounds like it's more for like a viral video than
Viral pranks.
Yeah,
He's
for
really into
doing
watching
the
those
comedy.
damn videos. All
I
the
do
time.
like videos like that. They make me laugh.
like your grimace fucking shake thing.
We don't talk that scrubbed off the internet. Nobody could find it. Don't even look.
I'm sure it's out there somewhere. It's in a
No.
cloud, buddy.
It's in my phone, but
Who was the guy you were showing me last night that went into the?
Canal Joseph.
That was pretty damn funny. On a couple
He
of hits.
is pretty funny. He's a jokester.
Starts crying and shit because his car got booted.
Mm-hmm.
He looks right at the tow truck driver after they unhook him. He goes, "I just scammed you, dude."
Because he started crying, so they lowered the price till he could get it off.
It
He was like, "I'm just joking. I got the
fucking
money
funny.
for it." After they took it off, it's pretty funny.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
And there for a while, all the boys were watching these Danny Duncan style type stuff, but going to people in the random public and just really fucking with people bad. And then, always end up poor guy or poor kids. They're just out having fun. It's like, fuck no, they deserve to get their ass beat.
yeah. They got to pick their
Yeah.
demographic right, because I mean, like
Some
people our
some people
age
don't have a
will
sense of
just end
humor.
up fucking punching them in the mouth. dude.
Yeah.
I think the only one that I thought, like when I was watching, I'm like, damn, this one's too far. Is they had condensed milk, and he's like, he was walking around to people in the streets of like, I think it was like Houston, Texas. He's like, try my cream recipe. And he's having people try it off the spoon. They're like, oh, this is pretty good. He's like, yeah, this is African sperm. And then they were getting really mad about that.
Who was the knucklehead, the big beefy black dude that'd go and smack?
I'm Tyrone, and I'm here to fuck your bitch.
Yeah, he screwed with the wrong person.
He's
They
dead. He got
his
shot.
ass.
Dude, I remember we sent freaking Jacob and his buddy to the freaking McDonald's.
I think that's
for
what
lunch.
I think that's what got him into it.
We
is Jacob.
sent them there for lunch. They come back, brought us freaking our food. We're like in the middle of eating it, and they start showing us these videos of them fucking with the people at McDonald's.
Yep.
And I was like,
going
Did you
backwards,
do that when you were ordering our food? And they're like, yeah. And I was like,
motherfucker.
now I don't want to eat this freaking food.
Yeah, driving backwards through the drive-through.
Yeah.
and then the
just
ice
act like
cream.
total idiots.
Ice cream unicorn is always a classic. Not gonna lie.
The funniest one. I'm not gonna throw any names out, but they went and they come back and somebody got a fur burger and they fucking ate it. Like fucking Jacob. What Jacob and Zach.
I'm not going to name
fuck?
anybody.
Well, I won't. Yeah. Oops. Sorry.
That's fucking disgusting. No, thank you.
Oh shit, that was funny.
It was. I can't believe you guys. You guys are brutal.
That's
Yeah,
nah.
don't fuck with people when you're getting my food.
Yeah.
Fuck with them when you're getting your own food.
Your own.
No. Fucking Ferber.
Him and was it Gabe? You and your friend Gabe got escorted out of Michael's or
We got what's that little arts and crafts place there next to the Rite Aid or
Michael's, yeah.
Yeah, Michael. We're playing catch with a bag of foam beads and they exploded. So they said, "You guys need to get out of here," and they walked us out. And they said, "You're not welcome back." So we're not allowed to go in there no more. They didn't recognize me the other day when I went in.
yeah, and then
Yeah, they're not very on top of it.
No.
Walmart.
No.
Little jackasses are like, "Hey, you want to see something cool?" And they just set their phone or whatever and put the video on the TVs in the middle of the.
They had, remember when they had the stereo section? We'd be blasting porn in there. And they really didn't like that.
I saw a video where some dude was driving down the road and they were sitting in like freaking traffic jam, and he was on his phone and he hooked up to Bluetooth to the car next to him that was had the cameras in their car, or not cameras, but the TVs in their car, and he put porn on in their freaking car.
That's funny shit.
That was messed up though, because there was kids in that freaking car.
Oh, that's terrible.
You guys would have thought it was funny if your kids were in the car and
It
somebody
was
did that to you
funny, but
guys.
It was just not good.
Yeah.
Just turn it off.
Just because it's funny doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah,
Nah.
It's a bad idea. I have lots of stuff I think is funny,
it's bad idea.
but I
but
rethink
it's funny.
it before I do it.
It's funny as hell.
I don't know. A good joke's always worth it. So that's what I always say. If it's funny, it's good.
It's good.
Yep.
So what kind of plans you got for the future, Gavin?
Well, here, what's it called? A close future. I'm getting ready to move next week up to Seattle. I'm going to school up there, doing my trade school thing for the welding, maritime welding, getting unionized,
Nice.
joining the Union Army.
Well, I'm sure they teach you regular welding first.
I already did it through the high school already.
Yeah,
Did
but
the
I'm
college.
sure they still go through
Well, they
that.
probably
They'll
will.
polish you up a bit.
Yeah, I'm a little, might be a little rusty.
Yeah, I mean, that'll work into lots of different types of jobs. That you
Yeah.
do.
Should be fun.
Work for the feds.
Yeah, I could go work at Area 51,
Yeah.
doing the, what's it called, the aliens.
There's lots of
the
water
saucers.
in Arizona. Yeah.
You gonna weld some saucers?
Yeah, flying saucers. That'd be pretty fun.
They're made out of steel that we don't know how to weld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New technology.
That's beyond us.
I'll figure it out. Trust me.
Do something about this weather.
Not
Yeah.
the weather.
We
Nah.
need to weld together a reflector to reflect the sun back.
We'll burn it out faster.
Yeah,
It's not even that hot today, guys. I
Giant
think
mirrors.
we're exaggerating.
it's fucking miserable.
It's 81 degrees
I'm a
for
fat
everybody
guy, dude.
listening. These guys are just being
Wait
a
till
little
you
babies.
get my age, and you're gonna be fat, and you're gonna like. This. My dad was right. This sucks.
It is good for my health though, because it
Like you
makes
lose
it so
water
that-
weight.
No, it makes it so that I can only smoke like one cigar a week.
One.
Because that's the only day it's fucking cool enough for me to smoke my orange.
Go do it at nighttime.
It's too smoky to smoke my cigars.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It doesn't get cool until like fucking 10 o'clock at night, and by then I'm in bed.
You're a real old person. It's bedtime.
Yeah. When do you go to bed, Gavin?
I go to bed nice and early, 8:30 on the dot.
A.M.
Yeah. It's just whenever my body
Whenever all your
decides
friends
to.
get off the internet.
Whenever my body decides to. My body's a temple, you know. Whatever it needs, I provide for it. So when it says it's tired, I'll go to bed. If it's not tired, then I don't have to go to bed, you
Be
know.
a good lotion salesman.
Lotion salesman?
Yeah, because your body's a temple.
Body's a temple.
I thought you were going somewhere else with
Me
that.
too.
Nice and soft.
I was like, this is going to be an X-rated podcast.
No, that's funny.
Yeah. So, you said Washington?
Yeah, in Bothell, Washington.
You staying with a buddy up there or what?
3 buddies. So we're splitting the rent of a place. We just got accepted into a house.
Oh shit, that's gonna be a mess.
Nah.
It is.
Can't be a mess. I'm not bringing anything up there other than my clothes.
You don't need to. It's there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Party pad.
No.
It will be.
No.
You got to deal with the HOA and all.
We're not an HOA. I made sure.
Fuck. You're gonna
That
have
was one of my
old-
stipulations.
Some goddamn nosy ass Karen.
Yeah.
Where's Bothell by?
Bothell it's a borough of Seattle, so it's kind of like Hillsborough to Portland.
Oh,
So it's, like, pretty
basically
close.
You're not even notice that you're out of the city. It's
Yes.
It's a different county, isn't it?
No. Still King County. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit laws.
You got to go quite a ways away from Seattle before you feel like
But
you're out of Seattle.
he told me a good thing though, because all the minimum wage jobs are $21 an hour.
Oh yeah, that's fucking Washington.
Yeah, but that means your rent's gonna be $1 million fucking bucks.
My rent is $677 a month.
What? What are you renting a one room fucking?
No,
My portion of the rent.
Oh,
Like
okay.
not for the
Split-
whole house.
split
It's
4
30
ways.
it's 3200
How does 3 people splitting 3,200?
because the master bedroom is way big. It has a jacuzzi, hot tub
so
in it.
one person's paying. way
Blaine's
more
paying
than
$1,000 a
Yeah.
month.
Oh.
He's got his girlfriend.
Nope.
No.
He just wanted that hot tub, he said.
Oh.
Just so you know, 1,000 plus 622 or whatever, and 622 is not 3,200.
I don't know if I'm doing the math correctly.
You're not.
2,200. Maybe your rent is 1,600.
No. It's 677. 677. So that's around 1,900 plus 1,000. I think he's paying over a little bit over 1,000 then.
Yeah, sounds like you're getting a closet, dude.
Closet. I'm getting the Harry Potter treatment under the stairs.
Under the stairs.
Which
We
can
do have a
suck 'cause
big
you're
room.
7 foot tall.
Not quite. I'm only 5'11". Everybody embellishes it all the time.
Embellishes it.
Not 5'11".
Embellishes it by like 3 or 4 feet.
Yeah. I don't know. I like telling people I'm
Gigantor.
5'11". Makes them rethink of themselves.
Made the cop do a double take.
Yeah, he did.
Well, that's good. I hope you all have fun up there.
I think I
I
will.
will tell you though, do not waste any money going to a strip club in Washington.
I just heard a story last week, and they all went to a strip club. All the people I'm moving in with, and they
it's
said it
such
was
a fucking waste of money.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll
Well,
have to-
2 things.
You have
Number
to,
one, well, 3 things. Number one, they don't serve alcohol in strip clubs in Washington.
I think they just passed the law.
Oh, did they?
Yes,
Oh,
they were drunk
okay.
there, and they were drinking.
Okay, so number 2, they don't do full nude in Washington.
no.
Nope, not going.
Number 3, they're not allowed to show their nipples in Washington.
What?
Yeah, so they're all wearing pasties and bottoms.
And underwear.
I will
So
not be
it'd be worth the
attending.
drive
It's
to
like
Portland.
freaking hanging out. It's like you just accidentally walked into the girls' locker room.
If that's your thing, just drive to Portland.
Portland.
Oh yeah,
Portland's one of the freakiest ones. They have the most strip clubs per
In the
capita in the
country,
United
yes.
States.
Hmm.
I think. I don't know. I don't think they need the strip clubs up there in Washington because they got this street. I think it's called Aurora Avenue there in Seattle.
Seattle.
Prostitution is not legal there, but they do not enforce the
Yeah.
illegality of it. So there's always prostitutes there. I drove up and down it the first time I went up there for
Probably,
the first
probably
summer.
should not. You should probably just stay away from
Yeah.
that shit.
yeah. I wouldn't recommend a prostitute, dude.
It's pretty funny.
So when I lived in Portland years ago, I was 19.
Let
I
me
think I
get
was
my
19.
teeth.
And my one buddy, I think it was his birthday or his graduation. Anyways, he was a young kid. He was younger than I was, and I was only like 19. Anyways, he absolutely wanted to see some tits. So he couldn't get. He wasn't old enough to go to a strip club. So we're like, all right, let's go downtown and find you some tits. So we went downtown Portland to fuck, I can't remember the name of the
Burnside.
fucking road. Burnside,
Yeah.
where all the hookers are. Dude, we were driving up and down till we found some strippers or some hookers, I mean, and we asked them if we could pay to see their tits.
Like, you don't have to pay, kid.
No, they made us give them $5 so that my buddy could see their tits.
Capitalism.
Anything for $1.
It was funny as hell.
$20 is $20, huh, Gavin?
Exactly. They should have
honestly,
paid Carlos
looking back
$20.
at that freaking whole night, though, I don't know how we didn't get freaking rolled for some.
No shit.
I'm-
Come here, you stupid
Because we're
kid.
just a bunch of stupid freaking high school kids.
Let's go in this alley down here
like,
by the
barely older
dumpster.
than high school kids, and we're like, we went down an alley so they could show him
fuck.
her tits,
Worst case.
That's insane.
and they were not nice.
Talk about
They were
situational
not good
awareness. Yeah. I
They were
paid
not
$5
worth
for this.
They were not $5 tits.
$2.50.
Start a bidding war.
It was bad. You could have got better stuff on freaking line nowadays.
Yeah, these
But back
kids
then,
are
that
spoiled.
wasn't an option. That
These
was
guys
back
are
when-
spoiled now.
That was back in the days when everybody had freaking Playboys hidden in their dad's freaking basement. But yeah.
Odd shit right there.
Yep. I remember we went and we did that. Got to see some boobs. And then we went to Pool Hall downtown in Portland. And ended up having to run from that place because one of my other friends that was with us was talking shit to these freaking black dudes that were in there.
Yeah,
And
it happens.
they were not having it.
Yeah. What'd you say, homie?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
Come here, you little.
But we did end up finding a really good freaking like a food truck thing downtown.
That's one thing positive that I missed about Portland was the waterfront. They always had some fucking festival going on there.
Oh yeah, dude.
In the summertime, every weekend it
I
was
don't-
something
I don't
different.
know if they still do that because freaking there's so
I
many
don't
homeless
know.
people.
I
now.
think that's all taken over, but that was one thing that was kind of a culture shock for me coming out of Douglas County when I was up there for the 2 years. Was there always something different was happening there?
That's what I appreciate about staying up there in Seattle. Good food everywhere you
But I
look.
think that's a young person thing because I quickly got over that, and
Yeah.
I ain't having this shit.
You don't like good food?
People,
Oh,
People.
I thought you were talking about the food. I said,
No.
excuse me. I don't know if I'll ever
pretty
get
sure
over
that's
that.
everybody. The older you
Yeah.
get, the less you like people.
yeah.
Very true.
Nice.
You like people enough to go to Vegas quite often, don't you?
That's for work.
Work, buddy, work.
Do you like Vegas?
Honestly, I haven't experienced very much of it.
Oh,
I mean, I've been there several times, but I spend most of my time at the trade show or
Okay.
going to the after parties for the trade show.
so you never like travel around the casinos there or nothing?
No, I don't. I'm not a huge gambler. I like poker a
Oh.
little bit, but I've never tried gambling. And actually, I think I've been to Vegas like 4 or 5 times now,
Mm.
and I've gambled maybe twice.
Okay.
And one time I was so drunk when I started gambling, it was a bad idea. My friends shouldn't have even let me start gambling. And we just went to a blackjack table, and I think I lost like $600
Oh,
in like an hour.
it's not a good return on income.
No, it wasn't good.
Return on investment, sorry.
And then we went and found a place where we could have something to eat to sober up, but we ended up drinking even more.
Wonderful.
And then my buddies were like, "Oh, well, our hotel's this way, and your hotel's that way, so we'll see you later." And they let me freaking find my way back to my hotel.
Did you make it back without any incident?
Well, other than the fact that I paid for 3 lifts because I kept ordering a lift, and apparently they wouldn't pick me up on the side of the building I was on. But I didn't realize that until after I had already missed it 3 times. So I paid for 3 lifts to get 1.
You lost a bit of money that night then.
Yeah. Well, plus the money I lost at the blackjack.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah. But I think Vegas is just too much as far as I like going to the show. I like going to the to the SHOT Show.
Mm-hmm.
And that portion of it is good. And the food is you can get some awesome
Really?
food there. But as far as all the rest of like the whole party thing, I'm too old for that shit.
I like to go to the Double Decker Taco Bell there. That's about it.
I don't think I've ever been there. No.
They got alcoholic, the Baja Blast smoothies. That sounds good. Officially Taco Bell licensed too.
Nice. There is a place if you go to Vegas again, now that you're old enough to drink, there's a place called Tacos and Beer.
Mm-hmm.
That place is bomb.
Really?
Excellent tacos. Lots of lots of variety. And there was a shit ton of beers on tap. I always drink whiskey, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, that place is good. I've found some really cool places. The first couple years I went, the people I was hanging out with only go to these, like they go to Vegas, and each one of them, there was a whole group of them, and each one of them had their high-end spot that they only went to in Vegas. So their thing was, when they were there for SHOT Show, they would all meet each night at a different spot for dinner, and each one of them would pick a place, and they were all super expensive. So I hung out with them for a couple nights, and I was like,
fuck this. I ain't paying for that.
And the way that they do it is you go, everybody orders, you get whatever you want, you drink, you eat, blah, blah, blah. And then they just split the bill up between everybody. Evenly.
No.
So here I am, I'm trying to order cheap because I'm like, I can't afford $150 for dinner. And then they did that shit to me, and it ended up costing me $150 for dinner. And, so I learned after that I was like, no, I got to do my own thing. And so then I hooked up with some other friends, and we started, finding some other spots. But I found some really cool spots over there that, they're more expensive than here, but they're not horrible, You expect to spend a little bit more when you're in a bigger place like that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I found this place called Sicko's Garage Burgers.
You just have to go there off that name.
That place has like 150 different burgers on their menu.
Just amazing.
Like every combination you can think of.
Huh.
And then they've got more beers on tap than I've ever seen anywhere in my life. But yeah, I had that was the first place I ever tried a peanut butter and jelly burger.
Dude.
That's so good. Elvis special.
That shit was fucking bomb, dude.
And
they had
bacon on it?
Stuff with freaking bacon, there's stuff with like fried eggs on it.
Oh, yeah.
There was everything you think of. That place is bomb. I found this freaking badass, and actually it was in this little strip mall next to the hotel. It's called, shit, I can't remember the name of it now, but it's a fusion sushi place.
You like that crap.
I do like sushi.
And I loved it, dude. It was awesome. They had this like...
It gives you worms, man.
I can't remember what they called it, but it was basically like kind of a sushi play on a freaking jalapeno popper.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Was it
at least deep fried?
Well, yeah, they do that tempura thing where they kind of flash fry it real fast.
Okay. I'd probably eat that.
Dude,
it's pretty good.
I ate there was amazing. Everything. And I've been there like 3 times now. That's one of my places that I go every time. So, yeah. But no, food's great.
I agree.
Lots to do, but year before last or the year before that was the first time I really did any of the Vegas stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that was because I had a buddy, and I told him, I've been coming to SHOT Show, but I've never experienced Vegas at all. So we went down the strip, and I got to freaking check out some of the little sidewalk entertainers, and he introduced me to freaking Hogs and Heifers, which Hogs and Heifers is amazing. I'll still go there every time. So, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So, you've only been once?
To Vegas? No, I never went. I was just asking you about it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about it.
Oh, no. One day.
I would totally go there and freaking... Mike and I should take you and freaking show you around some.
I'd have to be around people.
It's all right, Mike.
You'll be around Carlos, though.
Yeah.
That's your little service animal. You get it in the harness.
Like Sarah is around bridges up in the woods, and I'd have to have some Xanax or something.
Yeah, pop a Xan every time you get nervous.
I sent Sarah that video, the same one she sent to you.
Yes,
apparently.
with the
freaking shaky ass bridge.
Yeah, I would do it.
I wouldn't drive across that fucker.
I would. No, I'd stop and back up and go for it.
Fuck that, dude.
I'd try to make it swing as I was
It's not
driving.
attached to the fucking ground. I'm not getting on it. Yeah, that's not a bridge.
So,
that's a swing.
Pretty close to your birthday. So what are your plans? What do you want for birthday?
What I want to do for my birthday, or what I want for my birthday.
What are you expecting?
Either one.
On my birthday,
You can't get spankings anymore because that's just odd.
never mind.
'Cause you
I don't
check
want
into
anything.
it.
Never mind.
It'd take like 5 people to hold you down while I whoop your ass.
No.
Not to mention that's fucking creepy as shit.
Yeah. I
don't
agree.
know.
I agree.
I haven't really put much thought into it.
Although he could make some money on OnlyFans with that.
I know.
Just spanking. I could do a feet finder. You got to look into that. You could sell your own feet, Carlos.
Dude, you got ugly feet. So
What would you call your OnlyFans?
My OnlyFans. I don't
Big
know.
Red?
What am I?
yeah.
Red.
He probably already has an account.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Red locks.
Red locks.
Your hair.
You got to think of something funny though.
Vino.
Vino.
Vino's one.
Vino's Pino. I don't know.
Mhm.
Something like that.
So
Pito de Vino.
there you go.
That means
Fucking ginger time.
ginger time. That's pretty good. I don't know. Probably nothing. I'll probably just go get drunk.
So show your new addition to Carlos there.
Dude, you got a tattoo?
Yeah.
Hey,
Little.
so
What the fuck is that?
I'm enjoying my fucking night drink. You know, I have my
Did you let some rando do that?
and
Listen.
he comes in. He goes, check it out. He pulls his pant leg up, and I just kind of look over, half fucking asleep, half drunk. The first thing that came to my mind was a fucking I Am Groot.
Thought it was a
the
Groot.
baby Groot off of Galaxies.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, it's
Did you have
alchemy?
a friend do that in your fucking...
No, this is what it's supposed to look like.
it's alchemy.
It's an alchemy symbol for like unity in the universe
You
It
know,
looks like a shitty flower.
picture, but it's what it's supposed to look like.
it looks
Are you
just
sure you want to show me the picture?
it looks just like the picture.
No, well, somebody needs to learn how to draw.
Well, it's from a book from
Alchemy.
1526.
He's turning shit to gold.
That's how it's supposed to look. Somebody should have learned how to draw back then, but they probably were using like a goose feather or some shit like that. Kind of hard. Squid ink. They had
Anyways.
Kind of reminds me of that little dude from fucking SpongeBob.
Oh, you think it's plankton as well? All right, that's a good one.
If I could
Very good.
make it happen squared away, I'd pay for you to get a real tattoo. Big.
Let's do it, dude. I'll tell Mickey we're coming.
I like Mickey. He's a great guy.
This jackass wants face tattoos, and I'm not paying for that shit to
No,
have
we're
on
not doing
my
a face
kids.
tattoo.
I said neck
Your
tattoo.
dumbass hasn't even got a job yet.
Neck tattoo.
No.
I want to do like, you know, like on the cardboard boxes where it has like the dotted lines and says cut here. And it's right here. That'd be hard.
Honestly,
That'd be hardcore.
I can't fault you on that because, you know, you get a tattoo and instantly somewhere else feels naked.
Yeah.
My neck has felt naked for a long time.
You're old. You're older. So not
Yeah.
for the first.
We're not doing that shit.
You got to build up to it, man.
All right. You can do a whole back piece.
I'm not paying for that either.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, you get like a fucking
Unicorn.
$100 tattoo, $300 tattoo.
Yeah,
Bro.
at the most.
I don't know how much that would be. And this was free.
You're a pasty fucker. You got to get color too.
I know. It would stay on me.
I know.
I'm pretty
that's why
white.
I wish I was pasty. If I was pasty, I'd have some bright fucking colors.
It's unfortunate, but I got red hair because I'm pasty. You didn't want that, did you? It's a blessing and a curse, you know?
And I would be. You wouldn't be able to tell. I'd be badass because I'd have covered in freaking bright ass tattoos.
But you had to keep your head shaved too.
Instead, I'm covered in freaking faded ass tattoos because I'm fucking dark.
You gotta stay out of the sun. I'm sorry.
That sounds like a plan, though. You tell me. Well, I'll tell Mickey to set us up a time. We'll
It's
take him
gotta
down
be
there.
within 2 weeks, right?
Huh? I leave Thursday. Well, I can come back down anytime.
Anytime.
Well, school starts in September, so
You got tons of time.
yeah.
To go move in and get all the shit squared away. And
The move-in date's the 15th of this month.
Dude, you tell me. We'll do it.
figure it out.
Well,
Your genius fucking double backflip that you taught your 4-year-old.
Can you do
Nephew.
a double backflip?
yes, you could do a double backflip too if you really try hard enough.
Like one that you don't. With the fingers?
He taught that to Knox.
My little
And
nephew.
so,
Does he do it?
yeah,
All the time. And he says, my Uncle Gavin said it's okay.
He's a professional.
embarrassed the shit out of Kelsey because they're at tumbling class for my granddaughter. Oh, and Knox is like, "Hey, I can do the double backflip." And they're like, "Show me!" And he goes,
I thought it was pretty funny.
Kelsey's all,
Instructor laughed their ass off.
Kelsey's all, bad Uncle Gavin.
I thought it was pretty funny.
It's awesome, dude.
It is. It's great.
Oh shit!
That's what uncles are for, you know. You gotta,
I could probably do that one.
Look what I can do.
yeah, you gotta bust that out next time somebody asks you. You just could be like, I could do a double backflip right here.
I might have to teach the girls that.
Good.
Yeah, that's a good one. So you're gonna go to welding school to do underwater welding, huh?
We'll see about the underwater stuff. I don't know if I want to do that. That's like an extra course, and I have to get scuba certified, and I'm pretty big. I'm if I get stuck down there, and they're gonna have to really pull on me.
Extra weight to hold you down.
Yeah, I'm a buoyant boy, if you will.
What are you calling yourself fat? What?
Buoyant boy.
Buoyant boy.
That sounds like a tattoo right there.
I'm a
Buoyant
buoyant
boy.
boy now.
He's a floater.
Floater. Damn.
I don't know.
No, I'm pretty impressed. I'm glad that he's
You got a plan. That's better than some people.
that, and I was really
Like,
Kinda-
damn, this guy won't fucking leave. That's
At
what
least
he's
you
saying.
got a
Well,
car
that
that the
too.
wipers work on.
Dude,
Yeah.
first thing I checked, I went in there, turned on the key, flicked it up.
no, I just didn't want him doing I really am against the 4-year colleges. I don't see any point in it.
Yeah, it's because he hasn't committed 4 years to anything yet.
You know.
I went to
He did
school
graduate high
for
school.
13 years in a row without
Because
missing
you
a.
had to.
You didn't have to. You only had to go till you were 16 in the state of Oregon. That's the law.
Yeah, but not if you wanted to live at your dad's house.
Yeah, that's right.
You got a good point. I don't know. I think it'll be fun.
Well, like I said, there's lots of things you can do with it. So
Yeah.
And,
You
there-
know,
and there's other stuff offered there too. So
yeah, I'm also, it's not just for welding. I'm
It's-
also getting my associate's degree there as well. It's
Yeah.
not just,
in general stuff.
yeah,
or-
in general for like my transferable degree. So if I wanted to go back, I could just do whatever like
Maybe you should
degree.
get as close as you can to some kind of a business degree too. because
Business,
that
yeah.
transfers a lot.
Yeah.
everywhere.
I might major in like basket weaving, go get my doctorate.
Meanwhile, you need to be working on your material
Yeah.
for this stand-up career because I'm telling you,
You can be a writer.
You know, well, what's it called? A screenwriter?
you're a funny dude. I would be all right.
Yeah. You'd pass the couch test, no problem.
I think that's a porn thing.
Oh fuck! I got
Yeah,
it
couch
confused.
testing, you don't
Yeah,
want to-
no, thank you.
He's an adult now. He can do what he wants.
I don't want to do that. No, thank you. Do you ever watch those videos like on Facebook and stuff like that? I think they're called like Cut and Jubilee, where they have like a bunch of people lined up in a white room, and then they're like, rank these people on who do you think has the most body counts, or
Just
who do you think
visual status, or
who do you think's like been in jail the longest time, or stuff
without
like
even
that.
talking to
I don't
him.
think I've ever seen those. No.
Oh, well, both of those companies are based out of Seattle, so I'm going to try to get on some of those episodes, and I'll have to let you know if I get on any of them.
Huh.
Because it's open casting there. Seems
Well, if you
fun.
find a thing that you're into, you can totally do your own.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's just, I mean, you just got to get 1 or 2 videos that people catch on to, and next thing you know,
Yeah, you look at that lady that just said Huck too. She's like, she moved herself out to LA. She's got a podcast going for herself now, and all she said was, what, 5 words?
yeah, she
Not even her video?
Well, and she's just taking advantage of the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Might
the
as
whole
well.
thing.
You
I
might as
think
well.
that's a lot of life is
Jump on it.
when you have an opportunity presented to yourself, you have to notice it
Mm-hmm.
and take advantage of it.
Absolutely.
She's riding the ride as long as she can. And it's smart because something will come of it. And she's making her, everybody's going to know who she is.
Yeah.
So she's instantly going to have an in. Because whether people are into how she got there or not, there's some people that are going to like her
Yeah.
and whatever podcast she starts or show she gets a spot on or any of that, she's going to have a following.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Yeah, you just have to keep your eyes open for those opportunities. For sure.
My eyes are peeled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're down.
As long as it's not something shady, you know.
Shady.
Back street and
As in,
back alley.
I could do crypto trading. I could lie to my followers and tell them to buy this crypto and then sell all their money.
That always ends well.
What? It's a low class felon. It's a what's it called? A blue collar felon or a white collar felony.
You're not white collar, so
I'm wearing an orange shirt. My
I
bad.
know.
Well, you'll be wearing an orange jumpsuit.
yeah,
They do orange up there in Washington.
I think
I don't
so.
know what color it is. It's a jumpsuit.
They have cool prisons up there. I do know
Yeah,
that.
they do. Real cool.
They have one. Where's that at? On the beach.
Grays Harbor.
That's pretty cool. You can smell the ocean when you're in prison.
Freaking aspirations.
What are those? There's signs outside of it, and it says, "Do not
hitchhiking.
pick up hitchhikers."
No
It's
hitchhiking.
every prison has that.
I never been next to a prison. That was
Just
the
like
first
you're
time.
not supposed to take pictures while you're there.
I
or
don't even
anything.
think you're supposed to walk on the highway right there
Why?
because it gets up people's fucking attention. And
Yeah.
That's a little weird. I don't know. I thought it was funny.
Yeah. Do some traveling, run around. Stay out of Mexico. Don't go to Europe.
I'm gonna go to Canada. I'm gonna get my passport. I'm gonna go up
They
there.
probably wouldn't let you go to Canada.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you do, don't go to the east side.
Well,
That's the dark side over there.
Dude, I want to go all over Canada.
Why?
There's so much of Canada that has
Yeah.
no people whatsoever.
That
is
sounds
true.
so cool.
Just wilderness.
Yeah.
I would love to just explore.
If they let you, they won't let you take your guns though.
No,
That sucks.
I'd go up there and find some.
Make them. Take your
Make 'em.
Take your 3D printer with you.
I'm gonna take one piece at a time for a kit.
I think the only thing that's easy to get in Canada is like a shotgun. So I guess I'd have to get good with a shotgun.
Get some really tight buckshot.
Something.
Learn,
Well, you can get a rifle shotgun.
learn how to shoot a bow.
Yeah, for sure.
Be a spear chucker.
You been
I don't think you need to use that terminology
have
no
you been
more.
watching Alone this season yet?
I tried to the other day, and it just, I don't know, something's just not right.
Yeah, it's called You Not Watching.
It seemed lame to me.
No, it's pretty good.
Where are they? Up in
They're in
Canada again, or
They're in. I think they're in Canada. but
Newfoundland,
it's part of the
or-
Arctic Circle.
yeah?
The Mackenzie River Valley is what it's called.
When the guy was
It's Eugene.
struggling,
I said with you.
Wrong Mackenzie.
struggling to catch a goddamn fish, and that just
Yeah,
kind of.
there's some guys doing that. There's a guy who's a professional fisherman on the show,
Yeah, I think
and he
that's.
sucks at
I
catching
think that's
fish.
who I was watching. I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah,
You don't like being disappointed.
Well, I should be used to it
Dude,
by
I-
now,
I
right? Is
freaking
that what you're
love
saying?
That show though.
Yeah.
If I was in better shape, I would totally be down for trying to go on that show.
I do it like in an urban setting. It's like they drop you in Detroit,
Urban Survivor. That would be
That's fucked
awesome.
up.
Gary, Indiana, some fucking.
Out in the cornfield.
It'd be more like Escape from LA than freaking anything else.
That would be pretty fun.
Just freaking gangsters trying to shoot you and
Oh,
freaking
no.
drive-bys.
They give you $20 to survive 1 year, and then
$20.
you got to do what you got to do with that.
$20. $20.
Exactly. Ugh.
That's like fucking homeless people games or something.
No, they take regular people and do it. See if they could do it. There'd be no excuse for these homeless people that can't get out of it. And if you get out of it, then good for them. But
Dude, I would be down to watch that show.
that's a good show idea, I think.
They got their fucking shopping carts pimped out.
Pimp,
They got their own theme music. All of them. Their fucking pimp cane. And
Oh shit. If you need some spare cash, you do the bum fights.
where my hoes at? I'm making money, money.
that's another thing I'm going to do up there. There's yes, I am. There is a YouTube channel I've been watching since I was like in middle school. It's called Street
You
Beefs.
can get fucked up.
And they have people come. They do it in Pacific Northwest, so up there in Washington. They do it down California, over like the deep South. But they do cage fights,
It's
in
like-
people's backyards.
It's like bare knuckle tough man.
Oh, I would go do that. There's a bunch of pussies on there. I'd whoop their ass.
You are a pussy.
Dude, Carlos, you gotta look at some of these are some dweebs on there, Carlos. Like some fucking
actually,
some Yu-Gi-Oh
in
motherfuckers.
junior high and high school, there's this little group that run around with boxing gloves, and they just meet at random places.
I beat the fuck out of that.
They got in the fucking news review and shit. There were gang violence and stuff, and it was just kids getting together and they were boxing, and
Not really gang.
I know, but
Dude, you described that. I picture the gayest shit ever, dude.
they were on
I'm
the
just picturing these little dweeby dudes with these boxing gloves.
Sunny Slope, a couple times
Under the bridge at
the high school bridge,
Stewart Park.
on the walkway, just random spots.
The gazebo at the
Gazebo.
fucking baseball fields. That was a nice place because they'd move the tables into a ring.
Oh, did you go watch?
I did it. I would beat the fuck out of these kids, Carlos.
And then they got to where they wouldn't let him do it because he was bigger.
There's
than all
nobody
of them.
here. Give me somebody
You
bigger.
are a big dude.
There's always someone bigger, dumbass.
I would hope so. One day, I'll find him. Big Aquarius, you're out there.
Big dickworth.
Hit me up.
You get into a more ethnically diverse community, though.
That's damn
And
true.
you are not going to be a big dude.
No,
I
shut
know.
up,
I'm a
boy.
little guy. That's why I've been trying to tell you. 5'11's not that big.
You are not 5'11", dude.
It's like I think it's like a little bit above average, but that's it. 5'11.
Yeah, well,
the American male, right?
5'9 is the American
you're
male.
more like 6'4".
High heels, maybe.
Yeah, my ass.
With your boots.
My boots on. I'm 6'6", flat. It's pretty sick. Hey, cornbread.
Well, you make sure you send me these videos.
Dude, I will.
You getting your ass fucking rocked.
I don't think it will go down like
I'll make a
that.
T-shirt.
Oh,
My dad was right.
I'll have to sign up for that.
Oh, I love it.
There's some like Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, so they're people my size, like way the same amount as me, like my height, but they're nerds. They're just big dudes. They've been big all their lives, and they're just like, I don't even know how to explain it. Just dweebs.
Yeah.
Dweebs.
I want to listen to you describe it afterwards.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, I'll come. I'll drive back here after the fight.
They're all nerds until one of them fucking rocks
That
you.
fucking dweeby nerd dude hit harder than anyone I ever
Yeah.
fucking met.
Look, I missed a tooth now.
I gotta go to the dentist. Fuck.
No. Oh no.
The doctor, the
We didn't have
ER
to go
doctor
running around
said
the
the
streets when we were kids.
no,
We just went to a fucking bonfire party and
bonfire.
anybody was willing to fight you.
I can't do that no
Alcohol.
more because everybody likes having their Nerf guns out there.
Yeah, that's the new thing.
I don't like getting shot. That'd piss me off. I don't know about you.
that is the new going thing. High
Nerf
school.
gun?
No,
No, actual
real
gun.
guns. Real guns.
Yeah.
High school kids.
Dude, if you brought a gun out, I would fuck you up.
What happened when we were kids and that someone would play
Dude,
around with a fucking gun?
Even when we were kids, it was somebody that brought out a baseball bat.
Yeah.
You brought out a baseball bat, and you
Every-
better know how to use it
because
if you
everybody's
didn't,
taking
you were
turns.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh no, I can't be a hero myself. One man can't change it all, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's the mentality, everybody's scared of it. Nobody's gonna do something. No,
It's
they're
all on
scared
who
of
you
it.
surround yourself with.
Exactly, and everybody's a pussy.
All these fucking tough guys.
What?
You're gonna. I'm telling you advice. It's all on who you surround yourself with. Get out of them
Everybody's a
situation.
pussy. I would say that. Most of
You're
them are
gonna surround
pussies.
yourself with pussies.
There ain't nothing but pussies. That's what I'm getting at.
No, you find your ones that aren't.
Your friends, you
Yeah.
jackass.
You surround
They're
yourself.
pussies. I'll
Oh,
tell it to
no.
their face.
Wrong philosophy, I guess. I don't know.
I think
Maybe it'll work.
Come on. You've seen my friends. Are they scary?
I like several of them.
Are they scary?
There was.
No.
So when we were in school, and your dad was one of them, dude.
A pussy? Yeah, I know.
No, Mike was one of the guys. He had that reputation. They never had to fight anybody.
No.
They showed up, and everybody else just all of a sudden popped out of the woodwork to fucking kiss their ass because they didn't want to get their ass kicked.
It was odd.
What do you mean?
Like they had a reputation of fucking kicking people's ass. So all the people that really couldn't back it up, they didn't even try and talk shit. They just were like, "Oh, hey, what's going on?" You know, they instantly were just kissing ass.
Yeah.
Oh, to him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Or, I don't know.
Feels like a chihuahua over here.
Probably because I had beer with me all the time. I don't
It's
know.
because you fucking kicked a couple people's ass,
Yeah.
and that's it. You just had to do it once or
Totally.
twice, and then freaking everybody thought you were the badass.
And that's the
Totally
damn
different
truth.
Society. Whatever.
I'm pretty sure it's still that way.
I don't know. Nowadays, you read all these fucking little punks knocking people out, hitting them with fucking brass knuckles, and
Yeah. Until they fucking come up to somebody they're actually scared of.
you know,
And then all of a sudden they're like, dude, I freaking heard about you. You're freaking badass. They're fucking jerking you off in the fucking back seat.
Fucking homos.
whoa. I don't remember that happening.
He didn't actually leave the theater at Brokeback Mountain.
Whoa.
He stayed in there and watched the
Whoa,
deleted
whoa,
scenes.
whoa. No.
Well, that's cool, though. You looking forward to it?
Yep.
Going up there to Washington and being a Washingtonian with no fucking rights.
Tony and
Is that what they're called?
yeah,
Washingtonian?
Yeah.
That's stupid. They need to find out something else.
it was Oregonian.
Oregonian sounds good.
You
Washingtonian.
have to be careful up there in Washington because there's lots of like tribal land.
There is a lot.
And
They have drive-through
their
cigarettes.
They have their own freaking laws.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
When I was up there one time, I went freaking cruising. I was on a fucking highway, driving like 50 miles an hour, and I was going somewhere. And apparently, when you cross this bridge, the minute you cross this bridge, you went into tribal land, and the speed limit was 35. So I got pulled over as soon as I went across this bridge, and I was like, what did I do wrong? And he's like, oh, you're speeding. And I was freaking out because I didn't have a license at the time. And so he's like, oh, okay, well, you were speeding. And I was like, well, I thought the speed limit was 55. He goes, yeah, well, when you went across the bridge, you came into tribal land and the speed limit was 35. And I was like, well, is there a sign? And he goes, yeah, it's about a mile down the road.
You haven't made it to the
I
sign
haven't
yet.
made it to the sign yet. And I was like, well, how can you give me a ticket? I haven't even seen the sign. And so then he's like, well, I'm going to have to write you a ticket.
Pay now.
And he goes to write me a ticket. And he comes back and he brings me this ticket. And it just looked weird as shit. Like it looked like,
piece of fucking printer paper.
yeah, it
Here you
looked
go.
like somebody like made it on their computer at home. And I was like, what is this? And he goes, well, that's a ticket for speeding. And he goes, and here's your court date, and shows me the stuff. And I was like, this looks weird. What is this? And he goes, well, you're on tribal land, so this is a tribal ticket. And I was like, and I thought it was weird that I was getting a speeding ticket and I didn't even have a license.
Right.
You know, I was like, where's my driving uninsured, driving
Yeah,
without a
we don't care
license?
about that.
He didn't care about that. He just cared about the speeding. And I was like, so it's tribal ticket. I was like, well, so what happens if I don't come to this court date? And he's like, well, you can just plea right here and freaking send it in. Or if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest. And I was like, warrant for my arrest? And he goes, yeah, if you come back on tribal land, you'll be arrested. And
You're like, okay,
you'll have
fuck
to
off.
go to court for this.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, so
You won't come to my house?
I was like, so this is like only valid on tribal land? And he's like, yeah, it's just a tribal ticket, so you have to come to court here on the tribal property and blah blah blah. And I was like, so it's not like a real ticket?
He's no, it is a
And he
real
goes,
ticket.
It is a real ticket. It's just on tribal. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I just freaking wadded it up right in front of his face and like threw it in my passenger seat
See you
and
later.
took off. And so I probably got a warrant for my arrest on that tribal land, wherever the fuck that was in Washington.
I'm to go tell him. I'll be a bounty hunter. I'll bring you up there.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
fun.
it would be a good dog.
I was
to
scared
bounty.
as shit because I didn't have a license at the time, like I said, and I was worried I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get impounded. I'm gonna have to figure this out. No, it turned out it was nothing.
They're
But
a sovereign nation.
for that, because if you're living up there, you might go back onto that tribal
Yeah,
land.
you never know.
Oh, I do. That's where the casinos are. I love the casinos.
It's a little bit different in a casino up in Washington than
Not
Oregon,
really.
isn't it?
They have an 18-year-old casino that I've been going to since I graduated high school up there, and it's pretty nice.
Have you been to any of the gambling places up there
Yeah.
where they have pull tabs instead of fucking
Yeah,
slot
they
machines?
can't
There's
do
a
the-
video of me spending $50 at the pull tab thing.
Pull tabs are so lame, dude.
They're so. I've never seen them before because I grew up in Oregon. We don't have them here, and so
We used to have them at the bowling alley, I think.
It's almost like
just
almost
cool.
like the tweakers that
Yeah.
buy all the scratches and they just sit there and scratch.
and then you
off
got a
all their
big
tickets.
pile of fucking
And
paper.
they got a pull tab den. Where
Yep.
you're just sitting there pulling tabs.
Nice.
It's pretty fun.
It's lame as shit.
I don't. I haven't won jack shit, so I think I'm gonna stop doing it. But it's the novelty of it.
I think I won $50 one time.
It makes me feel like a freaking tweaker, dude.
Yeah.
That's why I like it. I like scratching on my face, making people uncomfortable in public.
Do they have video poker? Like
No,
or
they don't have any of that.
Nope. They got
They have
pull
pull
tabs.
That's
even
it.
in the casinos.
Oh, in the
in the
casinos, yes,
casino.
yes.
But those are only on tribal land.
tribal
Yeah.
land only. Yeah. Like us. Yes. Where
The
grandma
only
took
place
you.
you can really gamble is on tribal land in Washington.
Copy.
Other than pull tabs,
Other than pull tabs, yeah.
but they are pretty lame.
They're super lame.
They do the like megabucks lottery shit too.
Well, yeah, they have
Yeah, well, that's nationwide.
And then their own state lottery for that.
That's
too,
pull
that they-
tabs. I'm kidding.
that
The
they-
pull
on
tabs.
TV that they.
I don't know.
But fucking pull tabs are the stupidest shit.
Yeah, it sounds.
That's pretty fun. Ooh, 3 watermelon. That's $1.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's like your free spin.
I win $1.
And
I'll go
and
put it
I'm
back.
pretty sure anywhere that sells that does gambling is not allowed to sell alcohol unless that law has changed.
I don't know.
I'm not-
So if you're wanting to gamble, you can't drink.
Even on the tribal land.
Well, tribal land is different. They have their own rules. But
Tribal land is sovereign nation, so they
Yeah,
can
I
make
know.
whatever they want. That's why that one.
He didn't know that. Or
'Cause-
actually, he was saying his friend's dad or whatever is the tribal police chief here.
Oh, down at Cow Creek?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Doug Ladd. He was a detective here.
You know him.
Nice.
He'd been in here. Great guy. Very quiet. Unlike me. Funny man. I don't know. Cool dude. He's a Jets fan, though. That's kind of weird.
How the fuck do you become a Jets fan in Oregon?
That's what I said. Jets, Jets.
It's like as far away as possible.
Yeah, I think that's the furthest.
No,
No,
New
Buffalo.
England, New England or
Probably
Buffalo.
farther,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. He must have really liked Joe Namath.
No, it's the butt fumble dude.
Oh, Mark Sanchez. Dirty Sanchez.
Dirty Sanchez.
That's disgusting. Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching some football this year, though.
good. I know you took a break from it for a while. NFL, that is.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I haven't been watching for a long time.
I know.
About
Last
two
year I
years,
started watching a
think.
little bit
Mm-hmm.
again, but this year I'll probably watch quite a bit. But last year, yeah. No, I kind of got out of it when they fucking whole Kaepernick fucking kneeling bullshit.
Not in the league. Hasn't been
Yeah.
since then.
No,
can't
you
handle
just
that
got
shit.
mad because they didn't let Marshawn
They didn't run the
football
fucking
in.
ball. You got pissed off. You're a
That's-
big Seattle
that's about
fan.
when you
it
stopped
was
watching.
I was totally pissed off because the whole
You put your head
Yeah.
through the
you
wall.
fucking kneel on the freaking national anthem. I'm gonna fuck you up, dude.
Yeah.
I do that.
It's bullshit. If I ever see you do that, you will have a fat fucking lip.
Dude, do you think I should sign up for the rugby team up there in Seattle?
Yeah, do
Sure,
it.
do it.
Go out there and play with all them Islanders.
No, they're white. I was watching them play. They're white.
Oi, oi, oi.
They you go up to Washington, they get a lot. So if you go into Canada,
Mm-hmm.
what's funny, you drive around here, everywhere you see football and soccer fields. When you go into Canada, it looks the same, but it's hockey. It's field hockey.
I don't even know how to play that.
Yeah, exactly.
I never even played hockey.
But you go into Washington, and there's a lot more hockey. Like they have,
Yes, they do.
like I had a lady that worked for me when I first started at Lowe's, and she played on a semi-pro hockey team in Washington.
Hmm.
She would drive up there once a week to practice, and then they had games and stuff. But yeah. So you get into Washington, and hockey is a lot more popular up there too.
I feel like if I grew up there, I think I would be a hockey player. I think that would be my sport I would like to
I
play.
think hockey.
You'd be like
hockey
fucking
has
Adam
big dudes.
Sandler.
I would
You'd
fucking
be awesome.
love.
You'd be like fucking Adam Sandler.
I ain't that emotional, man.
Can you ice skate?
No,
That was Adam
better
Sandler's
learn.
problem.
I'm saying if I grew up there.
No, you're not too old. Do it.
You think so? 21? That's pretty old.
Just learn how to do it.
22.
22, sorry.
Just show up at the ice rink and be like, "Hey,
Hey,
next
little-
year at this time, I want to be playing ice hockey."
Hey,
so
little
you need to
man in
teach me."
spandex, teach me ice hockey.
Yeah.
Oh, go to the figure skating practice, teach me how to
Put
skate.
a man bun on.
I could put a man bun on.
Mm,
I know you could.
I played basketball with a man bun in.
yeah, how'd that go over?
I don't know. I'm kind of the goat.
You
One of the
had
best
handle
ever.
for all your buddies.
The joystick. Fuck. I don't know. Keep that out of your eyes. I don't know. You never had luscious hair like this?
No. So my hair's like an afro.
No,
Really?
I had hair as long as yours, and
it's like
I
fucking
could take it and
little
push
fucking-
it straight up in the air, and it would just stay there.
little ludicrous over
I
here.
looked
Okay.
like Kid and Play.
I don't know who that
That's
is.
what it's not
House
old for
party.
me.
Yeah, it's too old for you.
It's straight
Sorry.
up in the air, dude. My hair would just stick straight up.
You never had long hair
I had a
either.
fucking mullet.
Yeah, you had a mullet, but
Real man.
you're curls. I don't have curls. I got this straight, luscious. What do they call it? California classic.
You look like the-
fucking
the-
Goldilocks.
The
Like
bad
a
guy.
mushroom.
A
The
mushroom.
mushroom. No, the bad guy off of Shrek.
Lord Farquaad.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, you do.
I'm cutting my hair, guys.
You do kind of look like a Lord Farquaad.
That's it.
Oh
Yeah, now you
god.
just got a fat face.
Oh man. No.
Yeah, you're my baby.
No. I'm not at the bottom of the arm, the list
Well,
of kids.
There's one after you. Yeah, you're
Exactly.
So how do you feel, Mike, about him going to Washington?
right. Oh, kind of mixed. I don't, obviously don't want to see him move away, but I
You're a lot
want him, I
nicer
want
than
him to
me.
grow the fuck up.
You got one more.
I know.
I can't wait till all my kids are gone.
It's gonna be boring as hell. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
This is my chauffeur.
My goddamn life of the party here.
I'm gonna have to go pick you up for the
Yeah.
podcast,
Crazy.
or else we'll just lock your car in the back lot.
Yeah.
Have grandma come get him.
Yeah.
Get grandma on the podcast.
Oh,
Get her in here.
I got another
yeah.
kid. He can come pick me
Penny
up.
can drop you off.
Yeah. that'll
What,
be
do you
great.
think she'd do this podcast?
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh,
fun.
shit, dude.
That'd be fun.
We could have a whole podcast dedicated to Hallmark movies.
Oh shit. Yeah, catch me not tuning in, dude. Those things piss me off.
Come on. man.
I've seen every fucking Hallmark movie ever made about 17 times in a row.
They're
and
saved.
You don't even know if you've watched them or not because they all have the
Oh, no.
same people on.
I know.
We know. We've seen them all.
Oh, we know. I could quote them. I'm like a fucking robot.
You get hired on Hallmark Channel. They give you 6 costumes, and that's 27 movies worth
Different
of costumes.
movies. Yeah.
All they do is change your name, and that's it. They don't even change the plot. Every movie has the same plot.
There for a while, it was kind of nice in the evenings. We, watch Gutfield or whatever and get ready for bed, and we got into watching Golden Girls, which is pretty lame. Holy fuck, dude!
But it's
Some of
funny
the
as
shit that it was. I don't think they could make that show the way
Oh, no.
it was then.
Those old shows, they have so many jokes
Yes,
that are not socially acceptable now.
and then the whole show was dedicated to the gay pride or lesbian, just making mockery of everything. It's like, no way would they
Yeah.
allow this. Just some of the one-liners on there is just pretty damn funny.
Dude, there's so many old shows that they can never redo now.
Yep.
Sanford and Son,
Oh yeah, definitely.
that kind of stuff. Dude,
Even-
nobody could ever redo that.
There's some stupid channel that has like late 70s, early 80s action TV shows. Rockford Files, fucking Simon and Simon,
Yeah.
Magnum PI. And just watching some of those is like, holy shit. The sexist fucking puns on those. It's just amazing that
Charlie's Angels. Was
Yes,
really
another one.
I'd watch that with the grandpa. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were all fucking great.
Yep, Jim Rockford, he was a stud.
But you know
lived in a
what's funny
trailer
is you try
park
and
and
watch
always
those
got the
shows
hot
now,
girl.
And you're like, this show is horrible.
Stupid.
So
People watch
horrible.
this shit.
I mean, the whole premise behind it is awesome, but like the stuff that they left out,
Yeah.
they left out different stuff. Like there was no sex or anything.
No.
Like if they even there'd be like innuendos,
Yeah, or a kiss.
and then it would go off to a commercial break,
Yeah.
and then they'd come back and that part was over. But they had the jokes were open,
Yes.
but now
Magnum PI.
now you can't have the jokes, but the sex is fine.
Magnum PI was on the verge of, because they would show bikini butts all the time.
Yeah.
And they fucking actually zoom in on the butt in the middle of the.
It's so weird how things change over
Yeah.
time, you know?
I think the oldest show I watched, beginning to end, was Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
That's the oldest show I watched. Well, because they came out, I think I was like in...
And that was on Disney Channel, though.
No,
Nickelodeon?
it was ABC, one of the late night.
Was it?
Yeah, Boy Meets World was, but then Girl Meets World was on Disney Channel as the reboot. So they had Topanga and Corey come back as the parents of the girl that met the world,
Okay.
because he was the boy that met the world. I don't know. That show's funny. It's old, long.
My
Lot of
little
seasons.
brother was obsessed with freaking Disney Channel shows. Like, he watched all those Disney Channel shows.
What
for
was the
some reason.
one that Seattle
think-
show that you watched all the time?
iCarly, that's Nickelodeon.
He loved it.
Oh, yeah.
I fuck with iCarly heavy.
My little brother liked the Nickelodeon. He liked the Disney Channel shows. I wonder what he would think nowadays
Knowing.
watching all these documentaries.
Didn't the guy that produced all those?
Yeah,
wasn't
the-
he a
both of those.
pedophile fucking weirdo?
Nickelodeon
Oh, he was a
and
scumbag.
Disney Channel both.
Yeah.
They were totally sexually abusing all these kids.
Doing their feet.
So you guys remember Zoe 101? Like, remember the show itself?
No, I never watched that.
Like the commercials or anything? It's, what's her name?
I know the show, but I
Britney
never
Spears'
watched
little
it.
sister was
Yeah.
Zoe. The reason why she quit is because the producer, Dan Schneider, got her pregnant and they had to cancel the show while she was 16.
Fucking producer.
That's fucking foul.
Yeah, I can't. It's
Nah.
fucking crazy. But yeah, I wonder what my little brother would think. Because he was totally into those shows, and I used to freaking make fun of him.
Yep.
Because I'd be like, why do you watch that shit?
I used to flip
That's
these
just a
guys
bunch of
shit all
little
the
kids
time.
that freaking are getting, they're probably getting molested and shit.
Yep.
And he's like, oh no, this is freaking
No
like
way.
wholesome family.
Yeah. No
stuff.
way. For fuck's sake.
I would have been able to tell him,
never
I told
knew."
you so. I told you so.
This guy really doesn't like when we watch like Rick and Morty
Yeah,
or
those
shit
brain
like
rot
that.
cartoons.
He really doesn't like Bob's Burgers. That's what he hates the most.
He likes South Park.
South Park.
He
is
loves
cool as
South
fuck.
Park. He was telling me on the way here that
They're totally bashing on everything. There isn't one thing
Oh,
that
yeah,
they,
and they
do
don't-
not.
they get away with it.
I know, and I love it.
And
I absolutely love it.
Archer. I fucking love Archer, dude.
That's over the top on some of that shit.
Archer kind of reminds me of me if I was in the
isn't one of the characters in there British?
I don't.
Probably.
I hate British people. I can't watch a show with a British person in it.
I think you got that from me.
Do you ever listen to fucking female Scottish or freaking
No.
Irish chick?
No, why would I do that?
Turn-
That-
Dude, they are amazing.
No.
no, I don't like them fucking the British Isle bitches.
Ricky Gervais is probably the only one I can stand listening to.
Yeah, and he's the most liberal fucker
I know.
ever.
I know, but he don't give a fuck.
He's funny. He is funny, but he is a total liberal.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. It don't bother me what anybody's political orientation is, as long as they're funny.
It doesn't matter to me either, as long as they agree with me.
Oh, okay.
Liberal as fuck. No,
What was the what?
can't think of the guy's name. He just got accused of sexual prowess
Fuck,
bullshit.
that could be anybody.
All right.
He's a British guy with long hair. He was an actor for a long time. Now he's a podcaster. And Russell
Yeah.
Brand.
Oh,
I
Oh,
listen to him quite often.
he's a weird fucker.
yeah.
Yes,
He's.
he is.
I don't like him. He creeps me out.
I just his views on the world I kind of agree with.
Nah.
Don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you.
Yeah, he's like hippy dippy, like wears the shoes or no shoes in the grocery store type of weirdo. I don't like that.
But
That's how you get
he's in
fungus
Britain.
among
He's not
us.
in the U.S.
I don't give a fuck. That's gross. Anywhere.
That's fine.
I just disagree. Simple as that.
He gets mad because we got to share our all our apps on the TV.
He's logged into my YouTube.
So he's like, "What'd you tell me yesterday or the other
I
day?
don't know.
You got all this fucking. You had a word for it. All the shit that I watch." I was
I
like,
don't
"Dude,
remember.
there's only one person that I watch on your whole list."
Yeah, but it messes up my recommended.
oh,
You can't be fucking with
fucks
that.
with your algorithm, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't have that happen.
But
I'll
the
get
term
pissed
that
off.
you used was pretty damn funny.
I was being a jokester. Sometimes I get eccentric and I just make jokes.
I actually like spending some time with younger people because
Yeah,
it helps me learn some of the stuff on the internet and
the,
stuff
the
better.
lingo.
Mhm.
Social media and stuff.
Yeah,
Because, I mean, I'm trying to stay abreast of what's going on for the business aspect of things.
well,
But I don't understand some of it. You know, I don't understand some of what's going on. And I don't hear about the new things that are popular. So it's good to have younger take
Him
on
and his
things.
brother like to fuck with me, and they'll come up and they're like, "Hey, you need to say this and say this," and so they got me to fucking say "sussy baka" or something like
What the
that.
fuck does that mean?
And so everywhere I go, like we'll go be shopping or whatever, and I was like, "Oh, that's sussy as hell." And he's like, "Shut up, Dad. Shut up."
It's like from some like anime hentai shit, and I got him to say it, and he's just being freaky with it. And I don't like it. I should have never told this guy.
What is the other one that you just absolutely hate when I say it?
I don't know. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, but
You're like, why did we get him to do this?
it's awesome. And I try to get Grandma to do it sometimes, and
We do get grandma to do it. It's pretty funny.
yep.
Dude, when I was young, I was about your age actually,
Sussy boy.
and I lived with my buddy Jeremy for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and he lived in his grandma's house. So I lived with my buddy Jeremy's grandma,
Mm-hmm.
and we would get his grandma and his mom to do some of the stupidest shit. Like I remember one time, me and his brother were in his room getting freaking high. With freaking big old, we had like a 3-foot graphics bong,
So,
and we're freaking smoking a bong in his room, and his mom comes in, and she's like, "Are you smoking marijuana in the house?" And we're like, "No, it's tobacco," and she's like, "It smells like marijuana," and we're like, "No, it's tobacco. Here, try it." And his brother like freaking like grabbed her face and like put the bong on her face and made her take a hit of this bong.
I swear it's tobacco.
And then while she was choking to death, his grandma shows up
Chill the fuck out now.
in the room to yell at us for talking so loud. And he convinced her to take a freaking hit off this bong too. And I'm high, so I'm fucking busting up laughing in the back of the
You're
room.
like, oh my god,
That
this
his
is
mom and
happening.
grandma are taking hits off this bong.
That's wild.
All because he's trying to convince them it was tobacco.
Because you thought you were in trouble, huh?
Did they figure out it was marijuana after the fact?
They never figured out shit.
How?
They're just fucking high as shit watching the Lawrence Welk show in the fucking living room.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny as hell. But yeah, it was.
No, they are always up to something. It keeps me going, keeps me on my toes. I love it.
I never did anything wrong. Free me.
Yeah.
You are a pretty good kid.
I know.
Actually,
I
I'm
don't know.
surprised both of you, him and John, both ended up.
I don't know how I got so damn lucky, dude.
I know.
I'll
because
knock
you
on
were a
wood.
fucking hood.
I was a dick.
That's what I'm saying. And then he's always like, "Oh, you got to stay out of trouble. You're bad."
Well, I have to
boy.
say that every time
Well,
you leave.
yeah, we know from experience.
I didn't do shit wrong. I'm a nice guy.
So he did get in trouble once. He got MIP.
Nope.
I had to go pick him up, and the officers there were pretty goddamn cool. They were
No,
like,
they were.
"Yeah,
They're dumb cunts.
They're like 5 years older than them.
if you wouldn't have gotten here, we were gonna have to take him to juvie." He goes, "But I will give your boy props. He tried to hide from us, and the only thing sticking out was his feet."
That's
from his knees down.
didn't happen.
He thought he was being stealthy.
Fake news. Didn't happen.
They're like, hey, look at that tree's got feet.
He was in the dirty clothes or the laundry room or whatever.
Nope.
That's
You
what
just
they
didn't have
told
your
me.
Feet covered?
It's not what happened.
That's what they told me.
I was in a bed. I was in the guest
You were
bedroom.
hiding under the mattress with your feet sticking out.
No, I was in a bed. I was sleeping.
Oh shit!
Okay.
If you don't wake up, you can't get in trouble, right?
So I thought, who the hell is being so fucking loud out there?
Close my eyes. That's about the. And then, in a typical Piercy in high school, to the teachers and the staff.
I don't care. They were bitches. All of them.
Basically, the office people. Ragbug artists.
Barbara Garce is a bitch. Oh, I'd like to put that on record.
Hey, enough of that.
He might be a fan, dude. He might be an actual one of the people who listens to this.
Come here. I'll slap the fuck out of him.
No.
But anyway.
Aunt Jamie saved his ass several times because I was hostile, I guess, and couldn't deal with him. So I just sent Jamie to the school. Here,
Yeah.
go deal with that shit.
Brian Justice won't let me deal with stuff because they said that I freaking get too verbal.
Too hostile,
They
too
said
verbal.
you start cussing and
Yeah.
yelling.
Real
And
world.
I'm like, I've never raised my voice. And they're like, you totally raise your voice.
Real world. Real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not allowed to deal with anything.
He did pretty cool shit, like go to school with his hands cuffed. And then didn't want to show anybody. And
I was like 6th grade.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
It was in 6th grade.
How'd you? That's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. And what else did you do? Teacher grabbed him by his, tried to choke him out with
I
his
got
hoodie.
choked out by my teacher.
So, of course, Jamie got to go down to the high school because I wasn't going to deal
I
with
remember
that
you
shit.
getting suspended for saying something fucking stupid. What was it?
Called somebody a lesbian or
No.
A dyke.
a dyke.
No, it was some stupid freaking other word that they were saying meant something else. What was that?
Peaches.
shit?
Peaches. We had a teacher there that
Peaches, yeah,
really
that was it.
disliked Peaches, and she would get very upset.
Well, these guys would fuck with her and they'd take her cans of peaches and shit.
I brought her canned peaches. I brought her
A real peach.
a real peach. I came to school with a peach hat. Just had a peach on it. The peach button up. I got kicked out each time.
It was derogatory towards women.
Yep, I was being a sexist, misogynist, fucking
You're like,
scumbag.
fuck yes, I am. Fuck off.
So she was not a peach.
No.
But the funny thing was,
Yeah, Georgia
One of-
peach is a term, so fuck off.
I don't know. I don't like horses at all. Stop talking about them.
Fuck them horses.
What about unicorns?
Huh? They're not real. They can't hurt me.
The fucking neighbors. The neighbors' horses got out, dude.
It's fucked up.
What?
The neighbors across the street, their horses got out. And he was fucking mortified, man. He came running in the house. There's fucking horses in our field. There's fucking horses. I'm not going out there.
I don't like them at all.
So my mom, she's all, what? Well, go help him. He's like, oh, hell no. I'm not helping them.
They have.
She's like, make sure they don't run into the road. He goes, if they do, that's a good thing.
They have like a pressure sensor for their cars for their gate, and I guess both the horses stood on it at the same
And the
time and
gate
opened
opened.
it.
And it was so fucking funny that I've never seen him like scared. He's like, there's fucking horses
Don't
out
like
there.
horses at all. They fucking scare me.
Oh shit, dude. I feel like we're gonna have to take him on a drive and just drop him off in a field full of horses.
Yeah.
I'll curl up in a ball.
I'm fine with that. We'll take some videos.
No, thank you. No, thank you. I respectfully decline your offer.
So we might have to make this tattoo thing happen.
I think we're going to try, yeah.
Heck yeah.
When are you leaving next week?
Thursday.
16th,
It's the 15th.
15th.
I think that's Wednesday.
But you're
It's a
coming
Thursday.
back.
Yeah, it's not like I'm going to be coming back down. I'm just going to get stuff situated and shit up there.
I'll shoot Mickey a text and see if he can squeeze him in.
Just something for his arm or something like that would be cool. Or his
Or do
chest.
Can me and your dad get a picture tattoo?
No, I don't like that.
Come on.
You're not getting shit on your face, so.
Yeah, but I don't want you guys picking my tattoo. This guy's over here giggling.
Yeah.
No, we're not gonna pick something bad.
What do you have in mind there, Carlos?
I don't know. We'll fucking figure something out.
I don't like that. I don't like the tone of your
Survival
voice.
emblem.
Oh
Fucking
no, we're not doing that.
Bigfoot.
We'll do something cool, dude.
A redhead.
I don't like the way you're smiling. You're grinning at me when you're saying this. It's scaring me.
Big cherry bomb. Vino.
So I said I hang out with Mexicans. Like, that's most of my friends. They all got brown pride on their arm
not
or form right
getting
We're
that.
here.
not gonna work at fucking UPS.
Yeah.
No.
Delivery.
I told them I was going to get white pride, and they said I would be a supremacist if I did that.
If you did, you would be.
A white supremacist. I'd have to shave my head and
Isn't
get
that
some
a
lightning
fucked up
bolts.
thing? You just-
That's fucked up. That's what I said.
That's kind of a two-way racism
It's
right
not.
there.
It's not cool
Yeah. Racism's not okay, everybody listening.
unless you're brown. Then you're all right.
Then it's not racism.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a white ginger, so
I think ginger would be a good tattoo.
no. The ginger root.
The
on my
ginger,
arm.
the ginger lord,
They're like, what the fuck is that?
baby carrot,
OG baby carrot in the flesh.
OG.
I don't know.
OG.
We'll have to brainstorm it. Jeez.
Fucking strawberry shortcake.
All right, that's enough out of you guys.
Make sure they put the freckles in there and shit.
No, thank you.
Yes.
No.
Gargamel.
Oh, we'll think of something.
Oh, I know you will. You'll
Doesn't-
think of a lot of stuff.
You'll
Doesn't
get to
Gabe?
choose. We get to choose.
Huh?
Doesn't your buddy Gabe have a whole bunch of drawings? Isn't he an artist?
Yeah, he's like a graffiti artist.
Yeah, I think
Which one's Gabe?
The Mexican.
the
He used to live.
Jesus.
He used to
Christ.
date Morgan. He would come over to your house.
Also, he had bad taste.
Yep. Don't tell him that. He gets mad when you bring it up.
But yeah, he has some pretty cool. He's a good artist.
Yeah.
He's dating a girl that looked like fucking Gavin.
Wait a minute. Whoa.
Now you know why you guys are such good friends.
What the fuck? I'll have to ask him about that when I see him. Don't think I won't either.
He was in middle school, early middle school years that happened. He wasn't fully developed. That's what I blame it on.
So these, you know how, what are those pens called? The fucking ink pen actual, you shake them and they're fine line
Paint.
or paint pens.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So they're all locked up and shit. These little fuckers are the reason that shit's all locked up, because they would go and steal those fuckers.
Walmart's a big corporation. Everything there is free 50 if they're not locked up.
And they would do a lot of what is called tagging, I guess. And it's like all your mailboxes and shit when you on Umpqua View and all that shit. It's probably that little Gabe kid.
No comment.
And Gavin.
No comment. I'm not good at art at all. So it wasn't.
No,
on
he
me.
would just point out, "Hey, read it here. Hey, read it here. Hey." And we went to the parking garage and for his senior pictures and shit. And Sarah's driving her all over the place, and he's
There-
like, "There's Gabe's sign. There's Gabe's sign. There's Gabe's sign." Everywhere we went, except for around Roseburg.
Oh, is he
There's
like
Gabe.
an actual graffiti artist?
No comment. He's outing him right now. I can't be saying this. This is a public.
But nobody knows who he is.
No, he's a good kid. He just has.
I was just wanting to know because I might hire him to do some work.
He's a fucking artist.
Sometimes, yeah. I got a few friends like that.
I tried to hire before I got the Bigfoot painted. I was trying to find some actual graffiti artists to do it,
Mm-hmm.
and I had this one guy. I was talking to him about doing the job, and he was telling me that he was doing this other job for one of the pot shops in town. And then he came in one day and we were BSing, and I think that was when Sam worked here, and me and Sam were kind of, we're not pothead guys. But all he was talking about was smoking pot and working for freaking trade with pot. And
Yep.
so we were kind of bagging on him a little bit. We thought we were being sneaky. We thought he didn't pick
No,
up
he
on
took
it.
you serious, right?
But like after that, he never came back. Like he never came back to do the job or talk about making
Yeah.
any money or nothing. So I must have got
You hurt
too
someone's.
deep into his feelings there.
Yeah, offended,
Yeah.
triggered. No, they're over by Tim Allen's. There's a alleyway over there.
Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool.
But he got a bunch of several pictures.
That's for the
Sarah
troubled
took.
youth. They go back there
Yeah,
and
Sarah-
let them graffiti that.
There's some pretty cool stuff in there.
Yeah, there is.
His couple of his graduation pictures were taken there with that as the
Yeah.
I
backdrop.
took a picture of the dead fish also on my graduation. Oh,
Yeah.
eyes.
And then railroad cars.
I'm pretty sure I saw all these pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Google Drive, and Sarah made a group chat and added a bunch of people into it, actually.
Yeah, there's only like a couple hundred pictures that we had to drive everywhere,
Yeah,
of course.
I'm pretty
I didn't.
Pretty sure I was pretty pissed off about her not being home that day.
My bad. They were really upset
I was
about
like,
me
"Go
for not
take a
getting my senior
of his
picture.
Stupid redhead ass.
See, I was good going like this. The one I submitted was one me going like this, too, so
Like
I
the
don't
worst picture she took.
Yeah,
know.
it was fun. Good times.
It was all right.
Memories of the little jackasses.
Yeah.
Should have done one on a stripper pole or
I
something.
know.
I took one in front of Adapt. It was right after I graduated
Yeah.
after my MIP. That was pretty
He's
funny.
pointing at the sign.
I thought that was pretty funny. Thought I was a jokester for that.
Yeah.
They probably wouldn't have published that one.
Nah.
That was
Didn't?
like a couple years ago. Douglas had somebody that posted a picture with their rifle and freaking.
Oh, yeah, they got in trouble.
And freaking that was like a big ordeal.
Really?
Yeah.
They let that happen at Roseburg, so that's
Yeah.
kind of weird because
Well,
I feel like
think
Douglas
they
is more
threw a big
rural.
fit. They end up like threatening a lawsuit and shit because they
Yeah.
didn't want to use that as their senior picture.
But too bad.
Interesting.
Cry about it.
I would just think.
You can't not let somebody do that because, what if fucking soccer offends me and
Yeah.
you take your senior picture as you on the soccer field?
Kicking a poor defensive fucking soccer ball.
Yeah, fuck that. People need to.
You know what offends me? When the fucking horse girls are taking their senior pictures on their goddamn horses, and I had to flip to that page and see that.
Because you're a fucking horse pussy.
I'm not a horse pussy. I'm
Whoa.
afraid of horses. A big
Whoa,
difference.
whoa,
No,
whoa, whoa.
that's the same thing.
Horse pussies are.
A
Big.
person that's scared of horses.
I'm
And
not going to go
they're
into
big,
this. I think
and
they're
you're-
called like bronies or something.
No,
They
I
have
think
really
that
like
needs
My
to
Little
be your- You
Ponies.
need to have one of those custom
The stick
license
pony.
plates.
Yeah.
You need a custom license plate that says horse pussy.
Horse pussy. I don't know if they'll get accepted.
Yeah, they'll accept anything.
I don't know.
One of the people that lives down the road from me has a license plate that says "I hate people."
People.
It's
Or
pretty
no,
good.
people suck.
People suck.
He's not wrong.
I'm taking it that's an older gentleman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think everybody's license plate should also be everybody should have a
personality.
custom license plate, and it should also be their cell phone number.
No,
that
I
makes
don't.
sense.
I don't think so.
I do.
That would
Why?
cut down on jackass
Because if you're
driving.
driving like a dumbass, then
Someone's gonna
everybody
call
can
you.
call you up and say, "Hey, dumb fuck,
Calm
pull
down.
the fuck over, because you're causing problems."
Yeah. What the fuck are you thinking?
You're not supposed to be on your phone while
I
you're
think it
driving.
would save road rage.
Hell no. Dude, sometimes I just want to, like T-bone somebody while you're driving.
That's
I won't do
illegal,
that so
Gavin.
much, it's not even funny.
Dude, driving up and down from Roseburg to Seattle.
You see some pretty cool shit on the I-5.
No, you don't.
Oh, yeah.
I had a slim on my brake. I was driving the Kia Soul. Those were little cars. I had a slim on my brake so hard, I was completely perpendicular on I-5. I thought I was dead. I thought that was the end of my life.
The fucker's automatic. It probably died because he hit the brake so hard.
Yes. I had to restart it. Luckily, traffic stopped. I was going like 72, came to a complete stop. That was the
You
scary.
stopped, it got out, and everybody in traffic was like, "Oh, look, the fucking circus is in town."
Bro, those cars look so little, but on the inside, man, I'm telling you, they got a lot of room in there. A lot of room.
Oh,
That's what
no.
everybody says. Like last week, Mike came and we went out to lunch, and we had an epiphany at fucking Splits. We discovered that girls that wear sparkly flip flops
Yes.
are sluts.
You think so?
Yeah, no, they're like little
Slutties.
fucking
That's a,
stripper G strings on your foot.
that's a red flag, or not a red flag.
We
but
were
a
looking because there was
indicator.
other girls with other kinds of flip flops and slipper or sandals in there, but you could tell
The ones
just looking at the
with
girls,
the shiny ones.
the ones that had the really sparkly ones. You could tell they were either full on slutty material or like they used to be.
Used to be put away wet.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
And
Put away
they're
wet.
sitting right next to these girls with like regular sandals. And you're like, dude, that girl's definitely way classier than that other chick.
At one time and another, they had the spray-on sparkles on their body.
Yeah. Yeah.
It could be like one of those feet finder models I was telling you
a whale
about.
tail coming right out of their foot.
Hi. I don't know. I'm not a foot guy, so I wouldn't know.
We weren't either, but
You were staring at their feet. You did a whole fucking scientific
I
fucking
just was
hypothesis.
like, why is that girl fucking flip-flop sparkling so much? And I looked at it. And
That
I
shit was
like,
bedazzled.
Wait a second. This is not right.
Straight up bedazzled.
I don't know.
With pearlescent.
Sometimes when you're in a random place, drinking and having lunch,
Just the thoughts that go through your head.
you have really legit stuff that comes around, and you figure out the meaning of life.
You should write this shit down. Deep thoughts from Carlos Ortegon.
Yeah, I don't have to. I just talk about it on here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So that's how you guys generalize.
Kind of. Is that
Why would
bad?
they're not wearing flip flops? How are you gonna know?
That's hippie shit.
So what's your way then? If they're not wearing, they're just wearing like some tennis shoes or
There's
something.
plenty of signs, dude.
Exactly.
But I'm telling you, in the summertime, the flip-flops,
Our giveaway.
they're a giveaway.
So what about the girls that wear like the sandals, like the Jesus sandals, the little
Jesus.
I'm telling you, they weren't as bad.
If they were sparkly, they'd have been a...
You could tell right off.
Yeah.
They're just red flags.
I'm trying to think from like.
You have no experience, so what are you talking about?
Yeah. We're trying to teach you lessons.
You guys have not been with ladies in sparkly flip flops,
Sluts.
and
Never.
sparkly flip flops
Never.
in the last 20 years.
Wait, this was last week.
That
You have not been with. I'm saying you have not been with sluts and sparkly flip flops
Have they
in the
changed?
last 20 years.
You don't have to, because we already know.
Are you telling us they've changed?
So then the people that you would see in the maybe like the people around your age
Dude,
is what I'm getting at.
you need to evaluate.
Yeah.
Now it gives you something to look for.
Well, what's a red flag to you?
A red flag. It just depends. Like
There you go.
I don't know. Red flag.
Obviously not sparkly shit, huh?
Sparkly shit. That's a W flag. W
That's-
in the chat. Green flag. Proceed ahead. You know. I don't know. I don't really have red flag. Actually, red flag.
You need to have some red flags.
Yeah.
If you don't, then you're going to end up in a shitload of trouble.
You probably should have some.
I don't like overly aggressive people. They scare me.
What about girls with collars?
We're talking girls, dude.
Overly aggressive women scare me. I do not like that.
What about girls with collars?
Chokers?
Yeah.
That's out of style. Sorry.
Dude, chokers, those little black stretchy chokers, blowjob black belt.
Think so?
For sure. We even asked a couple girls that wore them, and they said, yeah, for sure.
That's insane. But I don't know. I guess that's a different demographic we're working with here because, you know.
What about girls with face piercings?
That's hot as hell. W in the chat. Proceed. They might be a little crazier. That's what I'm thinking. But proceed.
So these are things we want to know. What are the
Yes.
what are the red flags of your
To stay away.
your age group?
To stay away.
Yeah.
Bro. A greasy mop top, you know. Their hair is like super greasy.
Greasy hair. That sounds gross, anyways.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let me ask you something.
Okay, you just shoot away.
This is something for my age group. Is it still true that all girls with boy names are hot?
No.
No?
Dude, there's too many fucking people out there now. They got them ugly fucking
Because
ducklings.
when we were kids, pretty much every girl that had a boy name was fucking hot.
Charlie, Sam, fucking...
Tommy.
Except for that one David girl, because it wasn't a
I
girl.
didn't know a girl named David.
Oh, that was me. I'm sorry.
That must have been you.
No. Not anymore. Sorry, Carlos. They tainted it. People wanted that to be true. They probably heard their fathers or uncles to tell them that. And they're like, oh, we're going to name our daughter this.
Dude,
and they
nobody
came up with
names
some.
their daughter wanting them to be hot.
You got a great point, probably.
That is not good.
You got actually an excellent point. I retract
Especially
my
guys.
I retract
guys
my
do
statement.
not want their daughters to be hot.
Yeah.
My fault. I retract my statement. I just thought of that. Yeah. I don't think you would.
If they do, that fucking dude's fucked up.
That's a fucking
Something's
weirdo.
weird on him.
My bad.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. I don't have kids.
All right. So what else?
Like, what do you mean? Like, shoot away. I
Well,
can't just
try
think.
to teach us. Tell us
Yeah.
about your
We're-
fucking generation.
We're so out of date.
What are the red flags?
Go,
what are
go.
the green flags?
I don't know. It just depends on the person. I guess.
Smoker?
A smoker? I don't like that.
You don't want to smoke?
I don't like the smell of cigarettes.
Oh, but they can fucking smoke a douche flute all day long.
Dude, they smell good. Have you smelt one? It's like a candle.
They look like fucking idiots.
All right.
Robot dick.
Robot dicks. Flavored robot dick.
Yeah.
That's all right. I don't think that's like a too terrible thing
I don't know.
to get away from.
I don't know.
Well, you're also what? Pushing
80.
85 years old.
Yeah.
AARP benefactor over here. Oh,
Tongue rings.
A tongue ring? No, that seems gross. No. I don't like rings. Icky.
What about tattoos on their neck or face?
No.
On a
That
girl?
scares me. On their face or neck? No, I'm good. I'm gonna have to pass on that one, Chief.
I gotta agree. Fucking arm and hand tattoos, hot as shit though.
I agree.
What about tramp stamps?
Tramp stamps?
Are those a thing still?
I don't know.
So what do you
Are
think?
they?
Okay, yes, they are. What do you
Over
think
here.
about like the
Over here.
opposite side tramp stamps? So instead of like on the back,
It's under
right on the front, right here.
I can dig that.
Hiding
That's
the
what I'm
tummy.
saying.
Yeah.
That's a W right
I
there.
can dig both. I don't care.
Get it on both
If their
sides.
body's hot enough to have one, I'm good with it.
Get it
But
on bo-
now, if it's like a tramp stamp that you can only see when they bend over, not good.
you don't like that?
No.
No.
You know what I mean? Like it's
Oh, I know what you mean.
it's in when they're standing up straight.
What the fuck?
That's not good.
No.
What the fuck?
Not that I can talk, because if I had one, it'd be in.
Same. I don't got the facilities for that, but I will not be getting a tramp stamp, so I don't think it matters. I don't think you will either. So. Or
I feel like me and Mike might.
you guys might. Okay.
We might have a bet one day
Yeah.
where one of us has to get one.
I think a fucking arrow would be cool as fuck.
It says thank you for coming.
No, it says shit.
Right on your ass.
Shit, and then an arrow.
Boner garage right over your ass. There you go. Park here.
Be a dude, where's my car
Oh.
scenario.
We need to
What's
start-
mine
We
say?
need to start some tattoo gambling.
Yes.
Would you be in, Gavin?
No, not if these are the ideas. I don't think I would.
No, we're talking like $50, $100 tattoos.
You can always
You're
have
not
them,
getting a full tramp stamp for $100.
you can always have them covered up.
I got a buddy that used to work for me at Lowe's, and he had like one of his arms was just full of tattoos. They were just random fucking tattoos, and half of them were like he always did that get what you get fucking thing when the tattoo parlor would
Oh, okay,
have like $50
okay.
or $100 tattoos, and you just get whatever they pick. He'd do those, but then he also used that arm for like gambling. Him and his buddies would make bets, and he like
So like a patchwork type thing.
yeah, it was all these random shit. But like he had a Super Mario and Mario Kart tattoo and stupid shit like that.
Everyone had a story.
But I'm kind of thinking I need one of my legs might end up that way.
It's patchwork.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
My future son-in-law, he got into trying to tattoo himself a lot.
oh.
So his legs are covered from like you're sitting like this. So when he stands up,
everywhere he can easily reach.
everything's upside down.
You're like, you can't tattoo upside down, fool.
Good thing. I had to check real quick. It's right side up for you. Upside down for me if I'm looking at it.
Nobody cares, dude, because that's a stupid looking tattoo.
Dude, it's messed
I
up.
feel like we need to pay for a cover up.
Got to add to it.
It's not done yet.
A fucking eye of something.
It's an alchemy symbol. I gotta finish all the other alchemy symbols, put it around it. It's like a band with the symbols.
Are you into alchemy?
Full Metal Alchemy.
He likes the artwork.
I think it's
Oh,
pretty.
it's from the that's anime, right?
No,
It's yes and no. It's actually Full Metal Alchemy is based on real alchemy and stuff like that. But this symbol was
kind of
around
like
before.
a religion, right? Or
No,
philosophy.
A
I
philosophy.
guess.
You know what alchemy was? Like everybody thought they could turn their shit into gold. Like actually their
Yeah.
fecal
I know it
matter.
is.
Yeah.
So he's shitting gold over here.
Golden goose, what can I say?
The vino
Well,
goose.
it's more like a red goose.
Yeah.
Dude, get me in the sun. It'll turn golden. Swear. Goldilocks over here.
No, I feel like you get redder in the sun.
Farquhar.
My hair does not get redder.
The
It
rest
bleaches.
of you gets red.
That is true. I am not disagreeing with that at
You
all.
get red and then it blisters.
Farquhar.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
That'll do, donkey.
So we're gonna get you a tattoo. Me and Your
Okay.
dad are picking, and you're gonna get it.
Mhm.
I don't know about all that.
Yes.
I
You
don't
don't
know.
get a choice. It's
We'll
gonna
keep
be a
it.
horse.
We'll keep it classy.
No fucking horses on me.
Yeah,
Oh, fucking, I'll look at it and start crying. I'll rip it
I
off.
think it'll be good.
I'll have to go to Ronnie and get one of those super sharp knives and I'll carve it right off.
Fucking grinder.
Yeah.
Mm.
I ain't doing that. I don't like horses.
Yes.
No. No horse. No
I'm
ponies.
not even letting you see it.
No
My-
donkeys.
My Little Pony.
No, I'm not a brony. Get that shit away from me. That's some
So
weird.
we're getting you a tattoo,
Okay.
and you're going to fucking Washington to go to school to be a welder,
Yep.
and whatever else comes your way. Gonna do some pull tabs and
I love pull tabs. Yep.
freaking live in your little bro shack.
No. One of our roommates is a girl.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good.
It's Blaine's little sister.
Is he one of your roommates too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be not good at all.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Why?
Well, because you or your buddy, the other buddy that's living there, is gonna try and sleep with her.
Hope not. She just turned. I think she's pretty young, so wouldn't be me.
Yeah,
Hope not Blaine and Bailey.
dude, I'm telling you,
Bailey's
right now,
gross.
girls and guys cannot live together without somebody trying to sleep with each other. It's just life. It's gonna be bad. Or she's gonna bring some dude home,
And then no
and you
one's
guys
gonna
are all
like
gonna
him.
think that you need to protect her.
That might be a Blaine thing because that is his little sister, so I could see
someone
that.
will be going to jail.
You're gonna live with her, so you're either gonna try and sleep with her, or you're gonna think of her like a little sister. So you're gonna be the same way.
Or let me hit you with this. Neither nor. I just stay in my bedroom the whole time.
No,
That ain't happening.
no,
I know
that's
you.
not happening
Why?
because we know.
You're a social butterfly.
No, dude. I'm a little shy guy. I'm a little
Yeah.
quirky little guy, little guy.
I don't think
Oh,
so.
dude, I'm telling you for experience, that's how it is.
Eh.
So
Terrible,
that's gonna
terrible.
be fun. That's gonna be an interesting story for the future.
Yeah.
I guarantee it. But that's cool though. I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
seeing what you do.
Thank you. I'll send you a picture at Seattle games, the Husky games. Probably get into those. Right there. Not too hard. I don't think. I don't know. It might be expensive.
You're gonna be a struggling college student. You can't afford to go to that shit.
I got my ways.
$20 is $20.
No.
Yeah, Mike and I might have to make a road trip up there to visit.
Only at night.
We're not staying with you though. We'll get a hotel or some shit.
Okay. I think we're going to have an extra room. So you
How
guys
far
can
up there is that?
Bothell. You know, Lake Washington, the one that's on
Basically.
the right side of Seattle if you're coming
Oh, yeah,
north.
you're fucking
Tacoma.
way
On the opposite side of it.
Yeah, we'll have to stay up there. There's no driving back.
I did it one day.
He did it on his
Yeah.
birthday.
Pulling
Fuck
a
that.
fucking car on my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, and
my
that
kid
sucked.
was stranded.
You could have waited till the next day.
Couldn't let
It's
you
a
be
bad
stranded.
Oh, but anyways, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm looking forward to hearing some more stories about you firing people.
I hope I don't have to. If I do, I
You've done
do.
some more episodes now. That
It is what it
you're starting
is.
to feel a little more comfortable in your job
Yeah. Yes.
now that you know how to work a computer.
Yeah, I'm learning every day. I'm up to turning that fucker on now.
Yeah.
I can check my email. Woohoo!
Oh,
Unless it
brother.
doesn't work and you gotta
Yeah.
call IT, right?
Yeah.
You guys have IT there?
No, out of town.
That's
Yeah.
great.
No, they have
Folk
to.
call.
They call IT and IT's like, well, we'll come in 2 days.
Yeah, we'll schedule
So
an
for 2
appointment.
days, your dad can't do shit.
Oops.
Getting paid.
That's right.
Easy life.
Right on. But this has actually been fun. Just kind of
Yeah.
talking shit about stupid random stuff.
Indeed, I'd have to agree with you.
That's what he does all the time, so he's good at
I
it.
know. I figured he'd be perfect for this episode.
Chit chatting, you know.
He was awful quiet, though.
When you start with your stand-up career, though, you got to let us know.
Yes.
All right.
Because I'm going to totally come.
All right.
Even
I'll
if
hold
it's
you
clear
to
up in Washington, I'll drive up there.
Okay. I'll come tour with your one guy that came down here.
Rodney.
Rodney, yeah. I'll come do a show at the muffler shop.
Yeah.
In the muffler shop.
Dude, if you get it down, I'll find you some freaking some open mics. We'll do it.
Heck yeah. I just got to get a little bit of practice. You said I can't do improv the whole time, so whatever.
No, you got to write some jokes.
Yeah.
He's full of jokes.
Yeah. I think the best stuff is, though, when you just talk about what's going on in your life.
Yeah. I'd have
Horses.
You could talk
Fuck
about
no
some
horses.
of the stories with your fucking grandma.
Yeah.
Because I know she's a crazy lady.
Mm-hmm.
Funny lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them. They both got all kinds of stories.
They do.
You can talk about when you wrecked your car and shit.
I didn't wreck my car. Somebody wrecked into me.
Well, whatever.
Stupid old lady. That's what I have.
I hit my head.
She thought I was dead. She came banging on the window with a broken arm, so it's flopping. I was knocked out. I woke up to that. That was gross. I didn't like it. I said, "Go away." I think that's what I said. I said, "I'm not dead. Go away."
Dude,
I don't like that. I don't know.
it's not as bad as waking up to freaking cowboys blowjobbing each other.
I don't
That's
know.
pretty bad.
You're out of a car though, so
That's pretty bad.
car's total.
That would be just
It
weird
doesn't
as
matter.
fuck.
It's the same thing.
You get in a
wake
car
up to
wreck-
fucking
car wreck and you wake
traumatic
up to that?
experiences. You don't
What if
wanna-
you get in a car wreck and you wake up to the Cowboys getting a blowjob? Then what?
It's bad.
That's the worst. Worst case scenario.
Where the
No
fuck
matter
am I
what,
at?
when you wake up, whether you were knocked out or you were just fell asleep, you gotta wake up to fucking mellow shit, dude.
That's not mellow.
You gotta wake up and be like, oh, it's time for me to get up. And you don't want to be freaking thinking about crazy shit.
Jesus.
Oh no.
I don't know.
People stabbing each other or fucking blowjobbing each other or broken arms waving in your face.
Yeah.
None of that's good, dude.
No.
I'm gonna have to agree.
All right. Well, we've been talking for a long time, so I guess that's probably good.
All right.
Well, I'm glad you came, Gav.
Of course. How to come get on here? How to come say
Otherwise, it
hi?
would just be me and Mike talking shit about stupid shit.
Yeah, probably about you, you know.
We would have talked shit about you instead of talking to you.
Oh, I know. I listen to the podcast. I hear what you guys talk about.
We still talk shit about John, so that's good.
Yeah.
Good.
You'll have to get everybody up there listening to this too.
Oh,
Oh, hell yeah. We'll take over Seattle.
yeah.
Taking Seattle by storm.
To be the next Fraser Crane.
I'll get you a radio slot up there.
There we go.
Oh,
No, the
fuck.
radio is, they edit that shit.
Yeah, you can't
You can't
edit.
cuss.
You
Yeah,
can't
you
edit.
can now in our city. They
You
have
can't
radio
edit me.
stations.
I don't think so.
In Portland, they definitely do.
Yeah.
I was listening to some crazy shit when I was
We
driving
get
through there.
canceled after one episode.
Oops.
I don't know.
The donkey show all over.
I miss the donkey show. That was a staple of my childhood. I miss it.
I loved that show.
Nice.
Fucking liberals had to ruin it.
Yeah. Screw them fucking guys.
Yeah, let them know.
All right. Well, I guess we'll call it a day. Thank you everybody for listening. Mike,
Yeah.
thanks for coming. Gavin, thanks for hanging out.
Of course.
I'm supposed to do the commercial thing still, so
Yeah.
Where are we?
make sure you come to some Umpqua Survival and spend some money because that's who's paying for me to do this.
Yeah, those are good, nice guys there.
Yeah, I know a guy that works there. Anyways, thanks again for listening, and until next time, you guys have a good one.